store space.
Welcome to Bracket Bash, the podcast where we take a bracket of 32, 64, 128, or more and banter our way down to a winner. As always, I am your humble host, Freddie Fisher, and this is...
Hey guys, I'm Brian. I'm the dank bastard, but today I'm the birthday bastard. That's right, today's my birthday, guys. Happy to be here,
sweet.
Getting down with y'all. Yeah.
Happy birthday there, sir.
Happy birthday. Thank you for joining us on your birthday.
Oh,
You
my
could be
pleasure.
doing a
Thank you
billion
guys for
other
having
different
me.
things right now, but you chose to hang with the bastards. That's what's up.
Happy Tokes Day, brother.
Exactly. I appreciate it.
Amen to that. I'm glad you got your introduction down this week. And then maybe,
And here's
and here's the best bastard of them all, the mouthiest one, the cutest one, the awesomest. 'cause
Debatable.
everybody's awesome when we're part of the team. And I'm going to represent your woman, Q. I'm going to represent her. She's the boss, best looking bastard. So when she's not here, I got to take all that on for us bitches.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Present May babies. Happy birthday, Brian. We got Jeremy coming up, me coming up. It's going to be a good time.
I'm gonna say my son's birthday is on Tuesday, so
Well, this
there's that too.
He's like not even
In
an
good
honorary
company.
bastard yet because he's too cute to be a bastard. So
I know, right?
Jamie, I couldn't think of a better person to, take that spot. So
exactly, and she takes mine when I'm not around. We got each other's backs. This is how women do it. And now, Mr. Jeremy, what's up?
Well, that's right. Captain Orgasmo begins again on the bastards, giving the ladies pleasure forever and to infinity. The daredevils out of my spawn will burst out of you with a vendetta ready to kick ass. That's right. Your old dirty bastard is back once again to talk about his spawn and so much more other disturbing shit. Let's go.
let's go. Welcome back. Again, happy birthday. This is your boy Q. Everybody knows I am the one and only Q. So just remember that for if someone were to pop in. Keep that in mind. So let's get this shit going. Let's go. I'm ready. Superhero.
That's not for... No.
No, comic books. Comic books.
I was gonna say you might be a superhero, but your cousin is superhuman. So
He is superhuman. For definitely.
It's been a minute. Dude, Q hasn't been on the show lately, so we haven't been able to talk about his superhuman cousin as of late. But for the guys who are here, I'm super happy I'm super happy to have you guys here this week. Fuck that one up completely. Speaking of super, by the way, we are doing the second half of our superhero movie bracket / comic book movie bracket because we did that last week. Last week's winner, of course, was X-Men #1. It will be moving on to the finals. This is a show where we can go ahead. We all vote. We all get a vote. But if you want to keep your vote for a little bit, you can use your final swing or the blowing of loads and make sure you can go last. Or last week we started something and you guys can go use it this time too. And that is this. You can blow your load for a completely different reason. If you're one of the last people to go and you want to go first, you can do that. But you will have to blow your load just in case if you want to make sure everybody knows your opinion to see if they will change their vote because of you. It was used successfully last week. We decided to keep it. And
question, did I miss the memo for that?
That was just a random ass thing last week.
It worked out quite nicely.
I mean,
it did.
Is that going to be permanently added in?
I think it should because sometimes
Yeah.
you guys have some damn good points that make me want to vote a different way. So, and if you want to be mouthy, here's your opportunity.
Yeah, I'm still working on a name for it, but because I don't like the name that had to go last week. Anyway, we are
jiggle that zipper.
well, no,
Mouthy.
even better. In honor of Freddie, I think we should call it a stroculation.
I don't want to know why that's an honor of me, but okay. As I said before, we are doing superhero movies, and I will start us off. We have 3 play-in matchups.
Comic book movies, stroke number 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You started it.
I know.
Shut up.
It's been a day.
You and your
We
super
have
strokes.
3 play-in matchups. I will start us off, and we have Incredibles, the Disney cartoon, versus Into the Spider-Verse. I cannot stand The Incredibles. I personally think it's one of my least favorite comic book movies of all time. It's not even a comic book. It's not a comic book movie. It's a superhero movie, not a comic book movie because it's not an actual comic book. Everything else in here.
Why is it a play-in? Then why is it a play-in? Why, Freddie?
Because that's the reason it's a play-in, because it doesn't actually hit both qualifications. Dre, who is not here today, was given the opportunity, loves the movie The Incredibles.
Yep.
Unfortunately for Dre, I will not be voting for The Incredibles. I will be voting for Into the Spider-Verse, which was a phenomenally fantastic fucking movie. Brian, Incredibles, Into the Spider-Verse.
I have not seen Into the Spider-Verse in depth. Like, I've seen a minute here, a minute there, 2 minutes here. I have seen The Incredibles a million times because my kids grew up in that generation where every night before they went to bed for a summer, that's all they did. Okay, Incredibles. So I'm going to have to go Incredibles just because the old school nostalgia. I'm going to sound like the old out of touch white guy dinosaur, but I got to go Incredibles. The Spider-Verse is great. I'm sure it is. I'm just not so well versed in it. So I got to stick with what I know.
Shame on you, shame on your cow.
He is not well versed in Spider-Verse. He's going with Incredibles on this one. Jamie.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm going to have to follow suit on that. I didn't watch Into the Universe quite a bit compared to the Incredibles. I'm going to represent for Dre, and I'm going to vote for the Incredibles.
Damn. Okay. Jeremy, Into the Spider-Verse or Incredibles?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, motherfucker.
No. He's going for Incredibles.
Well, I think I'll blow my load.
Why? I mean, you can. I'm not going to judge against you. Jeremy has decided to blow.
I think I know which way Q's going, and that made me want to blow my load. What can I say?
Jeremy decided to blow his load. Q. Into the Spider-Verse, Incredibles.
Which superpower would you guys rather have? If you had to pick one of them, which one would you pick? Super strength, fucking just being able to stretch in almost an unlimited amount, run fucking faster than a damn bullet, just turn invisible. Or if you're Jack later on, fucking shoot laser beams and all that good shit. But we're not including Jack right now.
I'm going to shout out Joshua, Mr. Williams here. Passion of the Christ is technically a comic book movies. I agree with that. Even as an atheist, I personally think it's just a book, but that is fucking true. Passion of the Christ is a comic book movie.
There is illustrations.
They sell a Sam's Club a Action Jesus Bible version. So
I do
comic book.
3 different versions of comic book Jesus shit. So, I can learn that way a lot easier than the other book.
I remember
Incredibles
in Sunday school, them giving us like basically a comic book, but of the Bible stories. So there you go.
It's a lot more relatable.
The Incredibles.
That book is just incredible, so that's what I'm gonna go with.
The Incredible moves on to the first round. Jeremy blew his load not only on a play-in matchup, but he blew his load on the very first matchup coming into this. So, Jeremy.
Came a little early. What can we say? It happens. It happens.
I mean, Dr. Orgasmo can blow his load multiple times, so,
but you're not Dr. Orgasmo.
You think that. That's just my secret identity. But I wanted to go last just because I didn't want Q to get the last word with this bullshit that he just started. So, because Incredibles, as much as I would love to get into Mrs. Incredible, I would, because that bending is amazing. I covered that in an episode of The Syphilis one time. But I 100%, Into the Spider-Verse is one of the best things Marvel has ever done. Like, it's one of the greatest movies ever. The sequel coming out this year looks fucking amazing. Like, it's one of the best things ever. With animation, you could do so much more than you can in a real movie. So, yeah.
No one answered my question about the superpowers. I'm saying.
Dude, I'd rather be able to swing on a fucking web. That's awesome.
I think I'd rather run fast because I literally cannot run that fast.
Why run when you can swing?
Because I can.
I think I go for powerful.
You go for the strength.
Yeah,
I say if I was Spider-Man and I knew Tony Stark, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have mattered what superpower I had. I would be able to have all of them because of that. So I'm gonna have to go with like Into the Spider-Verse because of that fact.
Exactly, and I mean, think about it. Spider-Man literally can stop a train. You don't think he has super strength? Like, he is a proportionate strength of a spider. And spiders have some massive strength for their size.
They really do.
Their web does, actually.
The Incredibles moves on to round one. I'm going to ask you guys this now. Last week, they didn't want to know, but do you guys want to know who it will be facing in the next round as a whole?
We'll figure it out. Let's just go.
Okay. So it's going to be a surprise. Next up for the second play-in matchup, we have Brian starts us off, and we have Deadpool versus Deadpool 2.
Funny we're talking about going blind.
Oh man. Yeah. You know what? I like Deadpool 2 as far as comic book movies go, or what? There's a lot more heroes in it. I'm gonna go Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 gets a vote. Jamie.
I mean, this like tugs on my mouthy little heart so much. I absolutely love both of them. I love the introduction of Domino, but my biggest thing is I have to say is the one that plays the teenager. The banter between Deadpool and her, I have to vote for Deadpool 2 just because it brings up that humor to a whole nother notch when you add in their banter. And then of course, you know, the rest of them, like, it's just, I don't know. Deadpool 2 is good, so we'll see how it goes for 3.
Deadpool 2 gets another vote. It is 2-0 right now. Jeremy, Deadpool or Deadpool 2?
I mean, it's 100% going to be Deadpool 2. And yes, her name is Megasonic, Ultrasonic Teenage Warhead. There, Jamie, I believe.
Yes, Megasonic. Sorry, I call her teenager because it's a whole big like mouthful.
Well, I'm sure she's a big mouthful, but
hey now, you know it. Y'all knew. You nodded your head. You knew exactly what I was talking about. Try to correct me.
I'll correct you still. But yeah, I mean, it's Deadpool 2. It has the fucking Juggernaut. You know, they did like a shitty ass job at doing the Juggernaut. They did the Juggernaut and they killed him. They got him down. One of the only ways you can get him down, which is literally by sticking something up his ass. So,
on that note, Q, what's your vote?
Who's the main actor in Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Jesus, this fucking guy. He's actually a good actor. He's not bad. I'm gonna go with Deadpool 2 as well. No, I was completely fucking with everybody. I knew who played. I knew who it was.
You should. I'm sure Jess has his poster on your bedroom wall.
Oh, she does. It's actually on the ceiling, so she can look at it. Well, you know, never mind. But
I assume that, but I wasn't gonna try to make fun of you that bad.
Hey, Jeremy, answer me this one because I honestly can't remember. The entire scene where he goes back and kills himself in other movies, is that in the first one or second one?
Second one, because he gets
the second one. Okay,
he gets Cable's watch.
That's what I thought, but I couldn't. It's been a minute on either one of them. I'm gonna have to go with Deadpool 2 as well, just for that scene. It crosses the entire fourth wall type thing, and I think that is absolutely extraordinary. So Deadpool 2 moves on in a sweep to round one.
Whee!
Jamie finishes out on this on the play-in matchups, and we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990 versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 2014.
Oh, really? And Sheamus is in the 2014 one, isn't he?
Yep. He plays Rocksteady.
Right, and I thought so. I mean, I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles regardless. Like, I would fight my friends to be like, no, I'm Michelangelo. Y'all better watch out. But I think the newer one, because I love the scene where he drops a piece of pizza on the basketball court.
Dre's right.
Oh, 2014 one's It's horrible in a good way, though. It's still, to me, brings out some fun shit, but like, I don't know. I think the older one reminds me too much of Howard the Duck, and Howard the Duck creeped me out. So we're going with the 2014 version.
2014 gets a vote. Jeremy.
Oh, you know the Juggalo in me has to go with, of course, the version that has "Go Ninja Go," because V-Ice is a Juggalo. So fuck yeah.
1990 gets a vote on that one. Q.
So 2014 was a great year. That was the year that, my daughter was born. But
Aw.
90 was the year I was born. So I'm going with that. I'm going with the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Definitely.
So selfish of a reason.
Just
You know what? I'm going to tie this up because I
honestly think the 90s version is better than the newer. So
looking at the board, I know who it's going to be facing. Nobody else does because they decided to opt out of it. So I'm going to go with 2014 because I know who it's going to be facing next time. And either one of them, I think, is going to lose. So it is a tie game. Ryan, what's your vote?
What was 2014 and what was the other one? 2000 or no? I'm sorry.
1990. 1990.
I gotta go I gotta go 1990. It was the version that I saw most familiar with. My kids watched it again on repeat every night, and it has Vanilla Ice. Man, come on.
In a split vote, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990 wins the day. Moving on to round one. Jeremy starts us off. We are officially into round one now, and we have two Batman movies. We have Batman Begins versus Batman Forever.
Batman.
Are there different years on those, or is it just the two originals?
It's Batman Begins is the
beginning of the Bale trilogy.
Yeah, the Bale trilogy.
Christian Bale.
And Batman Forever is the second Michael Keaton movie.
Yep.
Yes.
With Michelle with Michelle Pfeiffer and her sexy ass
nipples in the suit. You damn right there was.
Well, no. Unfortunately, Dre, that's not Michelle Pfeiffer. I wish they had nipples in her suit, but Michelle Pfeiffer and her sexy ass cat suit in that movie. But Batman Begins made me fall in love with Batman as a kid. I never really liked Batman besides the animated series when I was a kid until I saw Batman Begins, because I just didn't think they did the origin ever right. And the origin in that movie is done amazingly well.
And Batman
and plus
is the one with the
It changes so much, though. It changes every fucking damn movie.
Okay, but no, Batman Begins is the only one that really does the origin story. All the other ones just kind of gloss over it, and like they may show the shooting in the beginning, but that's, or like memories of the shooting, but that's it. But Batman Begins straight up shows it all, like him leaving Space Jam and like his parents getting shot. So like.
Yeah, that shows the backstory, but Batman Forever shows the development and the relationships and the banter and everything between.
Fuck that. I mean, Michael Keaton Batman. Michael Keaton Batman. I could go off on. Fucking Christian Bale Batman has a perfect voice too. So I will go Batman Begins because it's Liam Neeson as fucking Ra's al Ghul. Come the fuck on now.
So Batman Begins gets its first vote. Q. Batman Begins or Batman Forever?
I'm going Forever. Yes. Most definitely going Forever. Begins was not bad, but I prefer Forever. I do.
I love the Two-Face and the Riddler in it and their banter and just all like the soundtrack shit. It just flowed better. It was more of a sound getter.
Wait a minute. No, isn't Batman Forever the one with Penguin and Catwoman? Oh, that's
yeah. That's the entire Have an Ice Day one. Yeah.
Batman Forever has.
We went through this last time when we did our top movies one where Jamie chose Batman Forever. But
yeah, because it's got Two-Face, Riddler, it's got Nicole Kidman.
It does, but the guy who did Riddler in the fucking new Batman movie did a way better job than Jim Carrey did. So
it's a completely different, completely different Riddler though.
It's a little
more realistic. It is my vote. It's a tie game too. I will be going with Batman Forever on this one, strictly because of the nipples in the bat suit. Shout out to to DeAndre Robinson on that one. He is part of the head of the I Did Not Make These Rankings podcast network. And he is a great man. So go ahead and follow him. He also has a show called Mass Debaters, one of my favorite podcast names of all time, excluding ours, of course. So Batman Forever gets my vote. Brian, Begins or Forever?
And it's what made it better is that Harvey didn't get that joke for the longest fucking time either.
I know.
Because Harvey's too much of a pimp to be masturbating.
I gotta go. Begins, guys. I think Begins for me is a great movie. Remember seeing it in the theater and kind of just blown away. A different aspect, different view. So I gotta go Begins.
And Dre, whatever you're smoking,
Do something that blows you away.
Whatever you're smoking, Dre, I'll take some because it's making you make some horrible decisions.
Dre, as well, the new Batman movie will be later on this list. So, and I love the matchup and I hate the matchup at the same time because I love both movies that are sitting there. So, it's a tie game, by the way. Jamie finishes out. Is it Batman Begins or Batman Forever?
One of my favorite childhood memories is when Batman would come out in the movie theaters. My dad would get the whole family to join him and go check it out. I've never really seen him get excited over movies, but Batman was one of the few. Batman Begins is a great movie, but I watched Batman Forever multiple times, only because I would catch something new every time because of the character introduction being as wildly different as they are. I just feel like that movie kind of stands out on its own compared to the other Batman movies, just because we know it's not totally true to the story and everything in the comics. So it being so outlandish to me is going to be my choose. And for the nipples in the suit, reason number one and reason number two there, Dre. That because I giggled hard in the theater when I saw that.
Nipples in the suit.
Batman Forever with his nipples moves on to the next round. Next up, Q. Sorry, Jeremy.
Oh.
No, I was right. Q. I was right. It was Q.
Damn right you are. Yeah, I was
stroke
like, wait.
Stroke number 69. It's all right. Q starts us off.
No. Just a mini stroke. Just a mini stroke.
It's a mini stroke. I corrected myself. Q starts us off on some women. Is it?
I mean, that sounds about right. It sounds about right.
There's a first for everything.
Is it Wonder Woman or Wonder Woman 1984?
Every time I think of Wonder Woman, all I can think about is the fucking. I can't remember. I think it's. I'm not sure if it's Family Guy or American Dad that makes fun of it, but like she's using the bathroom in the invisible plane. It's a Family Guy, yeah, and she's like, I noticed you didn't wash your hands in the invisible thing. So I mean, it's really hard for me to vote for this. No, I'm gonna go with the first one, Wonder Woman, just straight Wonder Woman. She's wonderful.
Q. The correct phrase should have been: every time I think of Wonder Woman, I think of my wife. Just saying.
I'm gonna agree with Dre. I don't have a dog in this fight. Personally, I'm not a fan of either one of these movies. I do like the backstory in Wonder Woman, the first one though. So I'm going to guys let you know out there that we are definitely an audience participation type of show. So if you are in comments, like Dre's in comments, and make your opinion known, we might just go ahead and vote with you. Like I am voting with Dre on this one. I will be going with Wonder Woman, the original one, for my vote. Brian.
You know, I think the original Wonder Woman is one of the better DC movies they've ever made, which is saying a lot. I don't. Their movies, I don't know. To me, they don't rank high up there. TV shows are great, but on that note, I'm gonna have to say Wonder Woman. Like I said, is one of the better ones. It's a standout.
It gets another vote. Jamie.
As Dre said in comments, the hot garbage that it was, I'm going to vote for Wonder Woman.
And Jeremy, finish us out.
well, I mean, I don't mind finishing out when we're talking about Wonder Woman, but I 100% will, of course, go for the original because 1984, like Dre said, was not exactly hot, but it wasn't garbage. I don't think it was just wasn't as good. I mean, Pedro Pascal. I'm down to see Pedro Pascal play a role in a movie, but I 100% will go. I 100% will go for the first one because it was just, and plus the whole him getting out of the fucking bath on Amazonia thing, and oh, are you an average size for your race? And him thinking she's talking about his fucking dick, like that's the funniest thing in the world.
That is, that's a 5-0, which I'm going to give Brian the chance to give his own little spin on this. Brian, what happens when nobody gets a single vote on one side?
Oh, it's a sweep, right?
There you go.
That's just a stone. That's just a stone.
No,
It's a sweep.
That's like
it's a trick question. What am I supposed to do?
Dude, have you been taking Josh Williams edibles? Because that's the same thing Chancey does when he's on edibles and you ask him if it's a sweep.
Edibles don't hit me like that. So no, I'm a flower guy.
Oh no. These
bro,
are like
definitely. Thank you. Somebody else is on my side. I don't feel edible for shit.
These are.
I'm the same way actually. So
these are like 1,000 milligram edibles or over. Like it's insane the amount of weed in these.
Those are better, yes, but
all right.
They aren't that good.
All right. Next up, I start us off, and we have Spawn versus V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta came up on some comic book movie lists, and I didn't know it was a comic book until I actually did some research on it. It is a comic book. I was completely unaware of that. So, and I love the movie anyway.
I believe it's
Vertigo, so. I will be going for V for Vendetta. As I said, it's definitely one of my top 10 movies of all time. Top 20 movies of all time. It gets my vote. Brian?
It's V for Vendetta, and what's the other one?
Spawn.
Spawn Satan.
I'm going to have to go V for Vendetta. Just as far as the movies go, I think it's just a better made movie. The story flows a little better. Spawn was cool. Like, it was cool to see in the theater, but I think they kind of dropped the ball with the storyline and everything in the movie.
It gets a vote. Jamie?
I'm definitely going to yep what he just said. Perfect reasoning. It just missed the mark in theater. There's something about it. So I'm going to V for Vendetta.
I think the special effects for Spawn just kind of killed it. It was a little bit before its time. If they did Spawn nowadays, same storyline, same shot-for-shot movie, they did it now, it would be a completely different thing.
I feel like we would have like a Venom vibe to it for some reason, that they would do their special effects and things similar to
honestly,
Venom.
it would have more of a Doctor Strange feel to it than Venom, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I really would. But the thing is, the Mummy movie, for instance.
Yes.
One of the major things you remember from that movie is The Rock's appearance and how terrible that CGI was.
So the Mummy Returns then.
Yeah.
Get it right.
So either way, but that you remember, and I'm acting like it's a downturn because of that. The entire crappy CGI. Some of the CGI in the Mummy movie was bad too.
Well, whoever did the CGI and some of the stuff was Spawn, though, they definitely were a part of Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, there was terrible CGI, but
I thought that CGI was fantastic.
It was well before its time. It should have, like, doing Spawn today, which I would love to see, a little bit more of darkness, especially as like an R-rated movie, would be great. But
I'm talking about the Mummy movie, bro.
V for Vendetta gets a vote. Jeremy, V for Vendetta or Spawn?
Yeah, they're working on new Spawn actually, and I can't wait because it'll actually be amazing, like they should have been back in the '90s. And I just watched that when we did this on Mass Debaters for the 104 comic book movie tournament, and I wasn't impressed by Spawn. John Leguizamo as the clown dude, that's fucking awesome. I love that. But fucking V for Vendetta, yeah, that's one of the best movies ever. Like that speaks on so many levels to politics and everything else. So fucking V for Vendetta.
And it gets another vote. Q finishes up.
All right, so I definitely wouldn't put it up there with like top movies. I mean, yes, it's a good movie, but I wouldn't put it up there in like the top. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Because it doesn't have
Now-
dinosaurs, Quentin?
Dude, I love fucking dinosaurs. I'll vote for Jurassic Park any day of the fucking week, bro. Any day of the week.
Even when it's not in the bracket, he'll still vote for it.
Exactly. And you know what? I'll even make you guys think that you said it. So let's run it.
Fuck you, dude. That's no.
That shit was funny as hell, bro. What? Did I say Jurassic Park?
I don't know anymore. Fuck. Anyway, Spawn or V for Vendetta, dude. Come
Oh,
on.
dude, B for Vandistry. Let's go, definitely.
It is. It moves on 5-0. That our second sweep in a row, and it goes to Brian next up. Do we have? Is it going to be? Oh God. Lesser of two evils on this one. I apologize. Is it Dark Phoenix or Apocalypse?
Ooh. Apocalypse. Just because that was the last one I saw and it's fresh in my memory.
Fair enough.
Jamie.
I feel like I'm not gonna blow my load on this one, but
Shouldn't. It's terrible.
I don't know. I'm gonna actually go with Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix. I like Apocalypse, but Dark Phoenix.
It does get a vote. Jeremy, Dark Phoenix, Apocalypse.
Yeah, Dark Phoenix wasn't horrible. I did like it. It was a little bit better than the X-Men Last Stand version of Phoenix, but they did the storyline a little better at least. But they still never do it right till they introduce Shi'ar. But yeah, fuck you, X-Men. But it's 100% Apocalypse for the Quicksilver scene in the mansion, and for the fact that they were going to the mall, Jubilee, Cyclops, Jean Grey, just like in the cartoon. Like it was basically a rip-off of the cartoon. That's all Apocalypse was a rip-off of the cartoon. And plus, I mean, they showed the whole scene where how they help Wolverine escape from Weapon X. So fuck yeah, like that. Apocalypse is actually a badass fucking movie. I love that movie. I mean, yeah, Apocalypse and Phil himself was fucked, but yeah, the rest of the movie's amazing.
And Q, what's your vote?
Apocalypse.
I think he's had stroke.
I'm going to give it to Dark Phoenix on this one. I think both of them. By the way, Apocalypse does move on 3-2. I think both of them sucked for the simple point that we all had so much faith in it that it would do well, that the story had been great and everything else because it had such a back leading up to it, and then it just kind of fell flat on both things. Dark Phoenix though was either right at the beginning of COVID or right before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't even get anywhere near the play as Apocalypse did in the theaters, which kind of doomed it from the start. I know we don't do pity votes, but I'm going to give a quote unquote pity vote to Dark Phoenix on this one. Apocalypse moves on 3-2 to the next round. Jamie starts us off. We have Kick-Ass versus Kick-Ass 2.
Oh, dude.
Fuck you, Q.
I really don't have anything that sticks out in my head that is defining the one movie versus the other. So I guess I'm going to go with the original Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass gets a vote. Jeremy?
Yeah, you couldn't mix up these last two matches a little better, but
Nope.
I
feel like you did that on purpose.
I did, actually.
He did. I know that for a fact. He's a bastard. But I 100%.
Thank you.
I 100%. I mean, it has to be the first one. It has to be. I mean, it was just when they open the movie and like they show the guy on top of the building and like he starts talking in the narration and you think it's like supposed to be the actual hero, and then he's like, no, that's just some guy who escaped from a mental hospital. and then it shows him in high school and like it's fucking hilarious. Like the opening that movie had me from like the first minute in. Like it was just fucking amazing. Like I had so many people that didn't want to watch the movie because they thought it was gonna be shit. And then they see that opening fucking scene and they're just like, oh my god, that's how they start a movie.
It took a couple times of convincing me to watch it and catching little snips of it here and there when Matt was watching it. I wasn't into it at first, but the first movie did actually surprise me more than I thought.
I was drunk and stoned and I ended up fucking loving it. And plus, you have both Quicksilvers in the future that are actually in that movie. So fuck yeah. I mean, Kick-Ass won.
Q, Kick-Ass 2.
Well, normally my experience is when you kick someone's ass, they don't come back for a round 2. So I'm gonna have to go with the first one.
Kick-Ass 1 gets a vote. Kick-Ass 1 gets another vote on top of that, so it's 4 votes. I'm gonna go over Kick-Ass 1 just because they set Nicolas Cage on fire. Don't get me wrong, I love Nicolas Cage, dude. Like he's one of my favorite actors of all time. But like you see him with the entire bee's nest cage on his head, and then you see him getting lit on fire in this movie. That guy is a glutton for punishment. But his facials, it just sets it. I think is absolutely great. So it sets to his acting ability to how fucked up his death scenes can go. Kick-Ass gets my vote. Brian, finish this out.
Nicolas Cage also has the
I gotta
best superhero name of all time, Big Daddy.
I gotta say, original Kick-Ass, man. It was organic. It came kind of out of nowhere. The second one kind of felt forced. Some of the writing, just the new characters coming in. So yeah, I'm gonna say Kick-Ass.
I liked the use of the word organic there. I'm not gonna lie, I liked that.
And I was just getting ready to say, seriously, his review of it is like exactly how I felt too. A lot of sequels feel forced, but lately I've been pleasantly surprised. Kick-Ass, unfortunately, does not fall into that category. It did feel forced. The first one felt pretty darn good, and for it being out of left field, I wasn't expecting that movie.
Well, sometimes things have to be forced, Jamie. It's just the way it goes.
Kick-Ass moves on 5-0. It's another sweep. If you guys don't like sequels, you're going to hate me on this one because Jeremy starts us off.
Oh,
And we have Iron Man versus Iron Man 2.
Oh, that's easy. That's fucking easy. It's just Iron Man. Come on. 2, yeah, Danny Trejo wasn't a bad villain, but it's just 2. They just didn't have the magic for 2. A lot of the second movies they do in the Marvel Universe, they're just not as great as the first, and then they try to redeem themselves for the third, aka Thor: The Dark World. But so yeah, it's gotta be the first one. It was the first thing in the MCU, and it fucking did a great job of opening a universe.
Iron Man gets a vote. Q.
I am Afro Man, smoking marijuana from my pet. Oh wait, my bad. Wrong verse. Wrong version. My bad. Iron Man.
I need a beat button, I swear. Iron Man gets a vote. I will be going with Iron Man as well. I personally think the movie itself was absolutely fantastic. It was on Robert Downey Jr.'s upturn from his past as well, which makes it going from the person he was to the superhero he is now absolutely fantastic. Brian, Iron Man 2.
I'm going to say Iron Man for sure, man. It was the movie that set it all off. It was that put a whole new genre on the map as far as that goes. But I got to say, so it was Mickey Rourke that was the villain in Iron Man 2. But you blew my mind when you said Danny Trejo, because how different of a movie would it have been if Danny Trejo played the villain instead of Mickey Rourke?
It would have been more of a comedy.
Wasn't it Danny Trejo?
No, it was Mickey Rourke. The one with the entire electrified arms? Not arms, but whips. Yeah, that was Rourke.
Whiplash. I thought it was Trejo.
Whiplash, yeah.
No, it would have been fantastic if it was freaking Machete, though, dude. That was.
I haven't seen that movie since it came out, so it's been a long time. But
anyway, Jamie finishes out Iron Man 2.
I love following Brian here because I love how he pointed out Mickey Rourke, because I was going to make sure I did too. And Don Cheadle, come on. He got introduced into that a little bit more. I want to vote for Iron Man original, but I think I'm going to give it to 2 on this just because of those 2 characters.
All right. 4-1. Iron Man moves on to the next round. Q starts us off. We have Doctor Strange versus Multiverse of Madness.
What with you in these sequel matchups, dude? Fuck.
Because and the really funny part is that you guys set up some sequel matchups coming up too. So you guys set them up. Not with me.
Well, we try, I know.
I know.
All right, what was that again? Sorry, I was too busy.
Doctor Strange or Multiverse of Madness. The reason why I put these sequels up against each other is because if not, they wouldn't actually face up against each other at all. So. And like the thing, I want your guys' opinions on the sequel versus whatever. So The majority of the time, the first one wins out of it. But Doctor Strange versus Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness.
Doctor Strange. Yes, people.
It gets a vote. I will be going for Multiverse on this one.
You would,
Personally,
Freddie.
it's a better movie.
It's not.
It is a better movie.
Oh,
Don't
I
get me
don't
wrong.
think you've seen it, Q.
God,
I don't think you've seen it, Q.
Doctor Strange, the first movie, sets up a whole bunch of stuff, and I appreciate it for that. But
That's why it's better.
Multiverse, though, you don't really need to watch the first movie to understand
Which
that
makes
movie.
it bad.
No, you just don't. There's enough. You know this guy from just from the start because he comes in as that kind of persona. I did watch Doctor Strange before Multiverse, so it's just kind of a hard thing to tell. But I'm still going to go with Multiverse because it's a better storyline too, and there's better action, better effects. There's better actors in the movie. It does correlate to a whole bunch of different other movies as well. So there's that. It is a tie game. Brian, Multiverse or Doctor Strange?
Disappointment.
I'm gonna say Multiverse. I'm gonna tell you because we're looking at we're looking at like the comic book aspect of it, right? Like to me, that's what a comic book movie is, man. There's all sorts of different stuff happening, crossovers, and freaking people coming through. You don't know. Doctor Strange is a great origin story, but that's pretty much. Q said, "Nope, enough of that."
Fuck
yeah,
that
it's a great
shit.
origin story, but that's what it is. It's an origin story. It could have been dropped in anywhere, to be honest. And you know Doctor Strange from the Avengers movie, so you don't really need to be, familiar with the original Doctor Strange to understand Multiverse.
And no, Q's playing with his Hancock right now.
That will be coming up later, actually. Multiverse of that Multiverse moves on to the next round. Jamie, finish it out.
I've always had a crush on Doctor
Yes,
Strange.
Jamie, finish us out.
Oh
How
yeah.
does Multiverse move on? It only got 2-1.
Oh, I thought you voted. That is my bad. Anyway, Jeremy goes last, I guess. Jamie.
Okay. Well, for me, I've always had a crush on Doctor Strange. That must be the older guy, salt and pepper look. I don't know.
Daddy fetish. It's called daddy fetish.
Ew, no, it's not a daddy fetish. Do not say that I'm a daddy's.
Hey, we don't kink shame on this show.
Well, it ain't my kink.
Hey, no shaming. I'm no shaming. Just correcting what it's called.
That's not mine.
Fetishes.
That's not mine. I don't like that. Anyways, I really enjoy the first movie. Don't get me wrong, but Multiverse brings in Wanda and other characters that I play on the Marvel Contest of Champions game. I'm like a nerd with that damn game. But I'm gonna go the Multiverse.
There you go. That's your third vote. Jeremy, finish us out.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because I mean, she went for the origin movie. Yeah, the origin movie was okay, but they could have done that like Spider-Man style in like the first 10 minutes of the movie and been done with it. Like, no, they should just. Multiverse of Madness was fucking incredible. Plus, you got fucking.
You guys didn't see the genius behind it, apparently.
You got Patrick Stewart fucking rolling out in his yellow wheelchair like on X-Men the animated series with the X-Men 97 theme song playing in it. So fuck yeah, Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, it's 4-1. It moves on to the next round.
Wolf.
I will be finished. I finish us out on this one, and we're gonna. This entire corner is just all four of these movies are absolutely crap. So this is an excellent way to finish this one. Let's go Daredevil versus Elektra. I don't like either movie, but I like the actor more, or sorry, the actress more in Elektra than I like what's his nuts from
Ben
Daredevil.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck, thank you.
Well,
He played a better Batman than he did a Daredevil. Like, I don't know how you can get worse than Batman, but he did.
Thank you, CJ. Thank you.
Elektra will be getting my vote. I don't care if I'm voted down. I don't care about either one of these movies, to be perfectly honest. So, Elektra it is. Brian, Elektra, Daredevil.
So Daredevil was garbage juice, and Elektra was garbage. So I'm gonna have to, if we're going off a scale, I'm gonna have to say go with the garbage before I go with garbage juice.
You gotta
So
go
I'll
with the
go
juice.
with Elektra.
You have to go with the juice because the juice, there was more work put into it to make it juice. Therefore, it has better quality.
Ben Affleck as a blind guy, I didn't buy it for a half a second. Like, come on. And then I think what threw me out about that, there was those rumors that he wears a toupee around that time, and there was those photos of him like he has like this giant bald thing right there, and I like totally took me out. Yeah, like of that movie, and that movie was horrible. Oh my god, so bad.
The villain in Daredevil was better than the villain in Elektra, though. I can say that. So, and
Who was
simply
the villain
because
in Daredevil?
Bullseye.
Yeah.
And Kingpin.
Well, Bullseye was the main one who was actually out there doing stuff. Kingpin was more in the background.
There's a fight.
He was calling shots.
There's a fight in the movie between Kingpin and fucking Daredevil.
Yeah, but the only issue with that is that Bullseye was the main villain throughout the majority of the movie, and then Kingpin was at like the end of the movie. So it's a crappy movie regardless. But
how good's Elektra if she gets taken out by fucking Bullseye? Come on, that would never happen in the comic books.
it's Bullseye either way. Fucking CJ. For the Spotify audience, Spotify, by the way, if you ever want to watch our shows live, we're on either Saturday or Sunday, usually, or on 1 Central, usually on Saturdays. But CJ comments on either one of these movies. I wouldn't piss on either one of these movies if to put them out if they were on fire. I agree with you 100% there, sir. I would use them for warmth.
You talk good English.
Yeah, I tried. Jamie, Daredevil, Elektra.
He's actually made jokes that with English too.
I agree. He sucked ass. If Elektra did not do well in 2005, why in the hell did they think a blind Ben Affleck would do any fucking better in 2015?
What are you talking about? Daredevil came out first.
Yeah. Daredevil was first. It was a spawn. The other Daredevil was on like Netflix and like that, but.
No, that one said 2015, and I'm getting 2000.
That's the Netflix series for Daredevil.
Yeah,
the movie came out in 2002.
I actually like that one. Yeah, I thought that was great.
Oh, that's amazing! I can't wait for Charlie Cox to play him in a movie.
So when did the movie come out for Daredevil then?
2000.
You like to know, Jamie?
Right,
probably 2003 or 4.
Right when Evanescence Bring Me to Life was big.
Oh my.
That says a lot.
That's an oddly weird like fact just to know.
No, because the Daredevil scenes from the movie were in the Evanescence Bring Me to Life music video,
which is a good song.
The year I graduated. Okay. They both.
What was that, like 1984, right?
I don't.
No, that was Harvey.
He's calling you old.
That was Harvey.
Sorry,
I'm just kidding, Jamie. I'm just kidding. You probably graduated like what, 3 years after me?
2003.
Close enough.
38. I'm old.
Close enough.
Elektra. I'm just gonna give it to Elektra because I can't fucking stand Ben Affleck. I really can't. He's fucking annoying. Stay away from my.
Well, with this horrible vote going on, Elektra will be moving on. That is the third vote. Jeremy, Daredevil, Elektra.
Well, one, you all know that MF and Jamie MF4 Spark stands for MILF I Want to Fuck. But I will 100% say that Daredevil is the far superior fucking movie. Ben Affleck as the actual character, Matt Murdock, did an amazing job. And he played an amazing role as Daredevil. Fucking the guy I can't think of the name of who died, unfortunately. He's such a good actor who played Kingpin. Even though they did a race reversal on Kingpin, which kind of pissed me off to some degree for no reason, but it just did. I'm like that with comic book movies. Don't change people's characters. But what's his name?
Duncan. Michael Clark Duncan.
Yes, Michael Clark Duncan. But I mean, and plus I love the guy who played his best friend in that movie too. I can't think of his name either. I think he died too. Fuck. Yeah, he was Philip. Fuck. He was in that Ben Affleck movie too. Along Came Polly. Oh, Dustin.
Not Philip Seymour Hoffman, is it?
Yeah, it was. Was it Philip Seymour Hoffman or was it? Oh no! It was the guy from Entourage.
I was going to say Philip Seymour Hoffman's way too good of an actor for that movie.
No. It was the guy from Entourage played Murdoch's best friend. I can't think of the name right now for some reason. But like every actor in that movie was amazing. Plus Kevin Smith was in it. Kevin Smith was in the fucking movie. So Daredevil.
Which proves to me that this movie was absolutely terrible because even Kevin Smith couldn't save this movie.
Listen,
Because he had a fucking one screen role. He had a 1 second role.
I would like to reply to the comment made on our live. That Ben
I was about to.
does not have a resting bitch face. He has that salty vagina. He's got too much sand in his vagina, salty face. He's just mad about life. That's the kind of face he makes. Yep.
CJ Tucker and comments, Ben Affleck has a resting I'm bored as fuck face. Yes, he does.
He does. That's part of his character. That's the great part. I mean, I thought he played a damn good Daredevil. So I mean,
Q, finish this up.
Affleck.
Daredevil gets another vote. It is 3-2 though. Elektra moves on to the next round. We'll be right back right after this break.
Let's go. Sorry.
Looks like the only two people in here to have ads would be Jeremy or Brian. Do you guys either one want to go first?
Bro, I'm gonna advertise myself. Let's go.
I don't
Trying to
know.
finish yourself out now.
First, I'm good.
Superhuman's cousin, Super Dork, wants to make a commercial. Let him.
I like to advertise D's nuts.
Speaking of D nuts, I saw D today.
Really?
Yeah, at McDonald's.
Oh, figured. Probably broke as fuck still because he can't hold down a job. I shouldn't say that. That's mean. Lord, I apologize. I'm be with the pygmies down in New Guinea. Anyway,
You motherfucking need Jesus.
Jeremy or Brian, do you have an ad for us today?
Yeah, sure. I can do 2 ads if you want today, for fuck's sake. But
More than welcome.
Yeah. Do you want to go, Jeremy, or?
I'll go. You can go next, and then I'll go final. That works. You could.
I feel like we should have this planned out before.
Yeah.
Nah.
You could be the meat to my sandwich, everybody. But
Giggity.
But yes, this show is brought to you by Maniacal Music Musings. Be sure to check us out live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, where we have a different musician or some other kind of guest on every week, and we compare 3 of the best albums you might not have ever heard of, or maybe you heard of them. We've done some very known albums lately, but come check us out. Coming up this month, Ice Cube bracket and Will Smith getting jiggy with it bracket.
And don't forget, check out Chris Webby, guys. Let's go.
We actually had a guest bring him up lately, and me and Chance.
Oh, really?
Me and Chance, he was actually on the show last week. The guest brought him up, but me and Chancey were both like, he was on this show last week, but me and Chancey were just both like, oh god,
that's what's up. I would have gone along with him greatly.
Chris Webby's not horrible. He's not horrible, but he's just not. He's far down the list, but he's not horrible. But yes, check out Maniacal Music Musings, where we won't be talking about Chris Webby anytime soon, hopefully.
And don't forget to vote for DeAndre Robinson for president 2024. That's Dre. That's hashtag Dre 2024.
But
can't wait for those debates.
I thought on this show we were supposed to do hashtag Greif Laguerre 2024.
Well, I guess we have two. I would love to see the political debates between Dre and Harvey.
I got 100 on Harvey.
I got like 5,000 on Harvey. You kidding me? But
I don't know. Dre's a talker, so anyway.
It technically
Brian,
would be Dre for Chancey. Presidents debate, vice presidents debate each other. So I don't know who Dre's vice would be. Maybe CJ, but
I don't know. Brian, ad.
Oh, hey guys, make sure you're checking out the Daily Dank over on YouTube, thedailydank.com. We got all sorts of crazy stuff going on, guys. If you love cannabis, if you love entertainment, if you love just crazy stuff, come check it out. We do a 7:10 a.m. morning show that's getting really, really popular, guys. We go live at 7:10 every morning California time. We interact, a really good live chat on there. We go over like the worst, dumbest criminals. We've started a new game, which is really catching fire, guys. We show the worst mug shots I can find on the net, and then we guess the crime. And I let you guys throw it in there, and we have a blast. And there's some really, really good ones on there, guys. And then we also started doing Arizona criminal or Florida felon, where I throw out some crazy crimes, and you guys get to guess, did it happen in Arizona or did it happen in Florida? We do prizes for line of the day. If you guys love a good morning show, check it out live on YouTube. It's on the dailydank.com. Daily Dank, guys. It's called It's 7:10 a.m. Wakey Wakey. And it has the best opening ever. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you need to look at it and check it out.
And Ryan, I would pay you money to put up a picture of Q for one of your mugshot games and just see what people say about him.
I will do it.
If you can send me one, yes.
I mean, and
I'll let them guess.
But say I actually do have a
probably
mugshot.
get you my actual mugshot, actually.
Yeah. It's like I have one. You have one.
So
I'm pretty sure there's a couple other people who've been on this show has a couple mugshots too. So
you can't find.
I only have one.
I only got one, and you can't find it. So good luck.
Oh, I have a copy of it.
Yeah, I was about to say mine's on my camera roll. So
never mind. I never got mugshot. I didn't get arrested technically. I just got brought back to the police station and then let go. But yeah.
So yeah, I got arrested. I stayed for less than 12 hours.
Right.
So
all right, guys, we gotta get going.
They took my marijuana. I'll say that.
Damn bastards. Welcome back for the second half of round one. It looks like Brian starts us off on this one. We have Morbius versus The Crow.
Oh, that's Crow. Like that's a no-brainer all day long, every day. Real quick, I remember going to see The Crow in the theater. I was like 17, 18 years old, and I didn't know anything about it. I was super excited. I had avoided all spoilers, all storylines, everything. And I go in, and as I was paying for the ticket, the guy behind the counter was like, "Oh, is that the movie with the guy and the blah 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 blah?" But I still loved it, even though he spoiled it literally seconds before I walked in. Great movie. Yeah, hands down, The Crow.
You want to hear a really bastard move to people out there, everybody? You do it. Feel free to do this. I do it every once in a while. Go to movie theaters, and when you're exiting the movie theater, talk about the movie like loudly, but give false information. Seriously, just give false information.
Do fake spoilers. What you're saying?
Fake spoilers are the best because then you have people throughout the entire movie that are sitting there looking for cues that never fucking happen.
Like I walked out the Mario movie and I was like, "Oh my god, that scene where Mario got pegged by Peach."
That there was a scene in the previews that didn't
like that fucking movie. Thank you very much.
There was a scene in the previews that didn't make it to the movies. Apparently, it looks like Toad is giving Mario a blowjob or something like that because Peach threw Toad into him, or not Toad, it was one of the fish. Sorry, one of the fish, and it wouldn't come off of his waist. But they already released the preview, and when they saw the preview, they're like, "No, we can't show this in the movie. We just can't. It's too sexual. It's for kids. Whatever." Go ahead and check that up. I'm not lying about that at all. Well, Crow gets a vote.
Remember, this was the guy that likes giving fake spoilers. Everybody, just remember to keep that in mind when you go to look that up.
Well, it might be true, might not be. Go ahead and check that one out. Crow gets a vote. Jamie, was it Crow or Morbius?
I never did see Morbius, to be honest with you.
Not messing much.
But I would still vote for The Crow. I was in 4th grade when The Crow came out, and I remember watching that movie. I remember my dad telling me all about it and like going to see that in theater, and it doesn't get old. I can rewatch that movie over and over and over. And I believe, is there rumors floating around that my man Jason Momoa is looking into doing the Crow shit?
It's rumors. It's nothing more than rumors.
I didn't think it was real by any means, but it made me giggle my ass off because I'm like, I don't think you can beat the original. The original.
Yeah,
Jeremy
and-
would know. He has connections. He knows this shit. Like, damn straight, like 100%.
I would just
factual man over there.
I'm just saying because you can't beat
if
the
anybody
original.
pays
That
attention to this
movie,
shit, it's me.
that movie for 1994 was really good. I think. Timeless.
I would like to point out that somebody in comments agreed with me about the entire false spoilers was a great idea. Thank you CJ for that one. I wouldn't want Jason Momoa in that role mainly because I don't want that movie redone.
I don't think
there's
he fits that character well. But
No,
there,
well,
there
don't
are
focus
some
the
people
fact.
that would.
it's not
I
even
just
that.
don't think it's a movie we can redo.
With I believe his name is Jason Lee was the guy
Yes.
in that movie.
Yes.
Died Brandon Lee. Thank you, Brandon. You have Jason in my head now. So Brandon Lee died on set, and that's one of those things you just don't want to revisit on that.
Yeah, you just there's no way of beating the original and the original storyline. Nothing. I just don't think you can redo it. There are people that would have done well in that role, but it's still the best. I'll watch
Anyway,
it.
Crow gets another vote. Jeremy, is it Crow or Morbius?
Well, question first though. If there's a Jason in your mind, does Becca know about that? But
Ironically enough, Jason's my brother's name.
That's dirty. That got dirty real fucking quick.
I know.
even more disturbing. But well, I mean, I was close to Alabama, so there you go, kind of. But
so is Colorado.
yes, it is. But and the same distance actually about. But yeah, I am gonna do a hot.
Colorado is right between Iowa
Yep.
and fucking
Massachusetts. Yes, it is.
yeah, Massachusetts. That's where you live. That's right. I was thinking New Jersey, but that wasn't right.
No, that was
No.
Harvey at one time. So
Yeah, Harvey was a Jersey dick at one time.
He was a Jerseyan.
Jersey dick. That's New York.
instead of a masshole, yeah.
But yeah, I must just say this: fuck the Crow. It's Morbin time.
Morbius gets a vote. Q. Morbius, Crow.
I mean, it's got to be Crow.
Crow
Right.
with the win on this one.
So, question: what kind of animal goes to baseball games, guys?
What?
What kind of
This-
animal goes to baseball games?
This is a dad joke. Wait, what?
Bats.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm going to go with Morbius on this one. Crow moves on. 3-2. Next up, Jamie starts us off.
I just want to say that
Yeah.
dad joke get you disqualified for being a dad. Just saying.
Yeah. Jamie starts us off. And we have our first play-in winner matchup on this one. And she starts us off. We have Incredibles versus Big Hero 6.
Ooh, that's a toughie.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
toughie.
No, Big Hero 6. That the storyline from that, and then the like that's the best like fist bumping for kids ever. And look, Q
Fist
has a
bumping.
friend.
What's up? I have a fan.
Oh, so cute.
What's up, Sarah?
And Jeremy is always trolling his own show.
And
He
technically,
trolls
CJ,
himself.
it's not my show, so I'm not technically trolling my show. I'm just a co-person on this show. So
He
Co-person.
trolls himself all the time. That's what he does. But no,
Anyway,
6.
there you go. Jamie.
I enjoyed the storyline. I enjoyed the animation. I enjoyed it, period. So, Big Hero 6.
Gets Jamie's vote. Q.
Dude, the kid had the biggest scheme in the fucking world with that bot.
I
Let's be honest.
dude,
Like you're gonna you push that damn thing down. It's just like okay, like what? And then just tears everything apart. Fucking amazingly great. No, Big Hero 6, actually, this wasn't really that hard of a choice. Big Hero 6 definitely outdoes The Incredibles by far. Big Hero 6 is a great fucking movie.
I think Freddie had another stroke.
For what?
Who goes after Jamie?
Oh, fuck, I keep going after. Anyway, either way, Jeremy. That is true. Jeremy, Big Hero 6, Incredibles.
I just went with it.
It doesn't matter either way. Jeremy, what's your vote?
Round robin my ass.
And Jamie, I don't know why you're talking about fisting kids, but yeah, I will 100% go with Incredibles because I like both these movies, but Incredibles is a way better movie than Big Hero 6.
Oh my God! Someone slap this man.
Can you please redo that? Because the first part of your joke was a little too awkward for me. So redo your vote for the recording purposes.
Well, you're an awkward bastard, so there you go. But
I'll just edit it out. It's not a big deal. Anyway, Incredibles gets a vote on that one. I will be giving Big Hero 6 the win on this one. This is a fantastic fucking movie. I'm actually kind of glad Into the Spider-Verse didn't win the matchup before because it would have been a harder vote on mine. But that kid was a fucking hustler, dude. Like he's a villain at the beginning of the movie. He's kind of a villain because he's kind of a dick, dude. Like you don't.
Right? He's like, here, have a win, and then I'll try again with double money.
Yeah, no, fuck you up. Yeah, that's what kind of happens. No, Big Hero 6 gets my vote. Brian,
would that be a red flag? Would that not be a red flag? Like, okay, this kid just got his ass whooped, and now he wants to double up. Like. Thumbs up. I'd be like, something's fishy.
Or would you think you got him on the hook? That's the whole thing. You're like, oh man, he's so mad, he's so fired up, he's doubling down. I'm gonna triple my money right now, and then bam, it's all gone.
Yep. Anyway, Brian, what's your vote?
And then he gets beat up in an alleyway,
I like the storyline. I think the character development is a lot better. I'm going to say Big Hero 6.
It is a 4-1 vote. Moves on to the next round. And I fucking hate that matchup, and it pisses me off.
Good for you.
I mean, I know who I'm voting for. I just feel bad for that is leaving. Another playing matchup going again. Looks like Jeremy starts us off. We have Logan versus Deadpool 2.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you right up your tight ass. But
fuck you, right?
How do you know it's tight? What the fuck?
What the fuck? What is going on between you two?
Who have you been talking to?
You're from Iowa. I assume it's tight. You're from Iowa. But
why would you how there's no correlation there?
Should I assume that yours is loose than being from Massachusetts?
I mean, we are massholes for a reason, but and I mean, I assume it's Iowa because Iowa's full of religious people who don't let their wives play with their asses.
That is not true at all.
Not to be confused with Idaho.
Jamie, why did you say Idaho? We know you a hoe. But just kidding. I love you, girl. But yeah.
Shit, how much for an hour?
Why? You don't need one.
Well, Q. Even for 15 minutes, you gotta let Matt have fun with you first.
Fair enough.
But as one of my good friends on Facebook, Casca says, anybody wants to come into Misty's comments, his wife now, and mess around with her. If you want to fuck her, I gotta fuck you first. But yeah.
I'm okay with that. Let's run it. Let's run.
That's one hell of a trade-off, dude. I'm like,
But
I mean, it's gonna be someone real special, but let's run it.
This is a tough one, but I mean, it's Logan. Logan was such a phenomenal movie. Patrick Stewart and fucking Hugh Jackman, like such a phenomenal movie, and it tied everything up. It tied everything up perfectly for Wolverine movies, and it just, I mean, and plus Patrick Stewart being like, I'm 90 fucking years old. Like, it's just perfect. Like, I fucking love that movie. I mean, Deadpool 2 is amazing, but it's Logan. It's Logan all day.
Logan gets a vote. Q, is it Logan or Deadpool 2?
I'm going to have to go with Logan, definitely. Over that, for sure.
Hey,
Logan
look,
was too serious.
it's the Ass Raider. He
Logan,
puts it away.
Logan was a little bit too serious for me. I prefer a little bit more humor in mine, so I'm going to go with Deadpool 2 on this one. Phenomenal movie. It was super, super funny. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It's going to get my vote. Brian, Deadpool 2 or Logan?
Drake curses your house and
You
your
know what?
family and your cow there, Freddie.
Any movie that has Johnny Cash, I hurt myself in the trailer, is getting my vote. I got to go Logan. You watch the black and white version. Oh, man. It's deep. I get what you had said about you like a little more humor in your movies, but, man, that had a great storyline. It summed everything up and kind of opened the door for something new. So, yeah, I'm going to say Logan.
And then it
X-23
completely
movie.
faltered
I'm
after
looking
that. Yeah.
X-23 movie can still happen. An X-23 movie can still happen. She's old enough now.
And Jamie finished it out.
I have been a huge Logan Wolverine X-Men fan since I was younger. I absolutely love the humor in Deadpool 2, but I have to say that when it comes down to comic book movies, Logan really hit it at the right timing. All of the movies with the focus on being Logan or Wolverine, as of recently, to me, it's like it's his time, and they've really done well with his storylines and keeping it true to the comic books. So Logan will get my vote.
What did it for you, Jamie, when you were younger? The claws or what?
Well, hey, sometimes you got to scratch your back to get your back scratched. It happens.
You're talking to someone who probably would turn off the X-Men cartoon in the morning and put on Freddy Krueger for the same effect.
Oh, and I get that. For some reason, I wasn't as much of a Freddy Krueger fan growing up, but I should have been, for as much as I loved Wolverine.
Q, we're going to start.
He said, I'm coming for you, bitch.
Actually, you know what? We're going to start with Q on this one, just in case if Jeremy wants to. Oh, no, Jeremy can't blow his load on this one, so he can't make his voice heard, try to swing some votes beforehand.
Like
Q, is it Batman 89 or The Batman?
No, Batman. I'm going to 89.
89 gets a vote. I am going to give Jeremy a lifeline on this one, and I'm going to go with The Batman. I personally think Batman 89 is going to win this one, and I'm perfectly okay with it. But the Batman was actually a phenomenal fucking movie. It really was. If it wasn't for the bad rap that the main actor has, I'm not going to reveal his name just in case if people want vote against him for that reason. It would have gotten a lot more play and would have been a lot better. Batman 89 is a good movie.
The main actor.
You're not going to name
Tom Hanks. It's Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, yeah.
Will Smith.
False spoilers.
Will Smith is the main character in that movie.
Yeah. Anyway, Brian, is it Batman 89 or The Batman?
Oh, I gotta say 89, man. The Batman is a great movie, but 89, I remember being in elementary school, and it was like just the Batman buzz, man. Everywhere you looked, it was Batman pizza, Batman buttons, Batman shirts.
Batman this, Batman that.
It really was, man. The anticipation for it was just phenomenal. And that was the first time I think I got caught up in like waiting in line for a movie, like on opening day. That was like that started becoming a big thing right around that time. So yeah, I gotta say 89.
The movies I did that for were Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings.
Jamie, check your phone, please.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jamie's about to crush Jeremy's dreams on this one. Is it Batman 89 or The Batman?
Finish it.
I don't think I can do that, Jeremy. I've got some serious connections to the Batman movies, and Batman, like Brian said, I freaking miss. If anybody remembers good old Pella Iowa's old school movie theater and waiting in line there, that was, like Brian said, the beginning of a ton of memories for me. was probably around the time that my dad took me to Batman and everything else. And I don't really care for the Batman. It wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't. It didn't stick with me. So I'm sorry. It's gonna be the 89, Jeremy. I can't do this one for you.
His dreams are crushed.
And just so everybody knows, I offered Jamie a vote in return anywhere, anytime for if she voted for the Batman, which means she could maybe vote for Princess Bride or against Star Wars or something like that. So
it's true. There will be another time you can ask this of me. I am sure of
there
it.
are very few times I give a fuck enough to ask you that. But
what is this? What is this? The Senate? We're trading votes now. What the heck, man?
He's trying to.
Are we congressmen?
Yes,
That's happened before. I got fucked over in mine just because I fucked up on my wording, and that screwed me hard. Hard.
Q owed Chansey 3 votes at one time because Q can't know proper English. But
dropping a quarter.
Yeah.
But I will say that, God damn you, Jamie, just because you got your sexual awakening watching those nipples on Batman suit. But
it's just a Michael Keaton versus, the one that played the Batman. Come on now.
As much as he's sparkly Batman all day, the Batman was a far superior movie to me in so many ways. It stuck to the comics in so many more ways. It's the fucking Batman all fucking day, and y'all should be ashamed of yourselves voting for fucking Batman with nipples. Come on. Except Frey, he did it right. Frey did it right.
Why? Dre said it in comments. Why is it still a part of the bracket? I mean, exactly.
First of all, the Batman. This is still first round, so this is the only matchup it's been in. So Dre, that's why. And it is going against one of the best, the number one seed in most superhero movies is Batman 1989.
Because people are stupid.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but
That'd be a lot of stupid people then.
Welcome to America.
America.
They took the germs.
Sorry, I was currently texting somebody about the next week's Mom's episode. So we're doing Mother's Day. So I think I just got.
So I got dressed up as Mrs. Doubtfire again.
No, we have all the participants for that one. So
it's an all-female show.
By the way, everybody out there, this is the live update on this one. Miss Erica Russell, or soon to be Mrs. Erica Russell, will be coming back soon. She hasn't been on the show for a very long time, and I'm very, very happy to have her back. Not the Batman, but Batman 89 moves on 3-2 to the next round.
You're damn straight.
I start us off on this one. How about Suicide Squad, the John Cena version of that one? Because I can't remember what the other ones are.
That's the worst one, though.
Is it the one?
No, it's not.
Or no?
Oh my!
No, it's the second one.
God, Fred.
The 2016 version, then. Okay.
Yeah, the one with Cena and
or 18. I'm sorry, 2018 version.
Is Suicide Squad in here?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, the original.
That's the worst one.
No, it's. What is the name of that movie? Like there's two movies and they're separate a little bit. I can't remember the name of the other movie.
That helps. Thanks, Freddie.
And you got Suicide Squad: Hell to Pay.
No, it's not that.
Harley Quinn is like a spin-off, right? Birds of Prey.
Suicide Squad 2016, and then you got Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad
2020, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the all right.
Sorry. The Suicide Squad 2021.
Okay,
yeah,
we're talking about the John Cena version of this one, the Suicide Squad. First one, I think, is the better of the two movies. Versus Birds of Prey.
Oh, fuck you!
Versus what?
I know my answer already.
Birds of Prey. Fucking Harley Quinn's in both. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's Harley Quinn versus Harley Quinn. I will be going for the Suicide Squad on this one. It will be getting my vote handed down. I did not like Birds of Prey. Majority of people did not like Birds of Prey out there.
Because the world is full of idiots.
I still liked Harley Quinn, though.
Yeah, they're in both of them.
So that's well over half.
Yes. The Suicide Squad gets my vote. Brian, is it the Suicide Squad or Birds of Prey?
Oh man. Um, um, this ain't one I'd blow my load on because I'm not conflicted. I'm just conflicted on like the worst movie. Which one? You know what? I watched Birds of Prey from beginning to end, maybe because I watched it in the theater, but I did turn the Squad off halfway through and then watch it in 15 minutes increments after that. So I'm gonna have to say Birds of Prey just because was able to watch it in one sitting.
No, you
They
were
get-
kind of forced to. I mean, you paid money to sit there. You might as well sit there through the fucking
Yeah,
movie.
you ain't
It
getting
gets a
up. You're
vote.
like, yeah.
Jamie, is it The Suicide Squad or Birds of Prey?
The Suicide Squad can kiss my ass. With John
Oh.
Cena, that was the worst out of the two. Are you kidding me?
That's what I
Worst
said.
out of the two. And here's my thing. I'm a huge Harley Quinn fan, and Birds of Prey hits it. Like, if you read the comics, you caught a lot of references from the comics in Birds of Prey. So I'm going Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey gets another vote, and I know this is how it's gonna end up. Jeremy, it's your vote.
Well, fuck me. But
I prefer not
I'd
to.
rather not.
yeah, I know my asshole's loose. But I gotta give it to Birds of Prey was a good movie. They sucked the comic books very well, the hyenas and everything. It was perfect. But I gotta give it to the Suicide Squad because it led way to the Peacemaker TV series.
That is fact.
And the Peacemaker TV series is one of the best TV shows I've ever fucking seen in my life. John Cena dancing in the intro and John Cena getting laid in the show was some of the best scenes ever.
That movie is so fucking funny. That's right. That TV show. That TV show is so fucking funny.
That TV show is like one of the best comic book TV shows ever. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god,
hilarious! Like in all the, I mean, yeah, I love and plus I love my boy from Arrested Development in the Suicide Squad, the guy Polka Dot Man with the mama issues. Like he's fucking hilarious in that movie. So I gotta give it to the Suicide Squad.
Okay, it is a tie game coming down to Q. Is it the Suicide Squad or Birds of Prey?
So how do you think this was going to end up, Freddie?
I thought it was going to be 4-1 Birds of Prey, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never seen Birds of Prey.
I've seen enough of it.
I've seen all of it in theaters and it was fucking amazing. But it's the
So
Suicide Squad.
I can't really vote for it. I've seen the Suicide Squad, even though the one we're talking about is terrible.
Have you seen the first one, Will Smith? That's worse. And that's the only.
Bro, I
Oh,
love the one with Will Smith. That's my favorite.
Fucking
Could have
Deadshot.
been. Yeah, I liked
That's all-
it. It was good. They switched directors right in the middle of it, so I think that's why it kind of like was weird a little bit. But man, remember that first trailer with the Queen song? And man, that thing was epic. That first Suicide Squad trailer.
It
I'm
was.
still going
it
with the
was.
Suicide Squad, but yeah, I'm saying this one's just terrible.
But I mean, and the fact that they're comparing bullet sizes is just a whole nother innuendo.
I know. Q, what's your vote?
Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Because who
I'm
wants
gonna
to
have
I've never
to-
seen the other one, so I mean, I can't really vote for something I haven't seen.
I have to rewrite my entire shit now. Okay.
Plus, it was the fucking movie it was the villain in that movie that should have been the first Justice League movie, technically. Starro. Because Starro was the first villain in the comic books that they faced in Justice League #1 back in the 50s.
And hey, Will Smith never missed a shot, bro.
Either did fucking Peacemaker or the black guy's character, I can't remember the name of.
Brian. 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #2. If I remember right, this is Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, Secret of the Ooze. And this is where we did we see Super Shredder in this one?
Yes.
The Kevin Nash Super Shredder, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? I still gotta I still gotta stick with the first one, man. You can't beat the original Vanilla Ice. Even if the Kevin Nash Super Shredder, you still gotta go with the original.
And it's still not as, and for my boy Harvey, it's still not as good as Uncle Phil voicing Super Shredder on the animated series.
You know what? I agree with that. That was Phil. That was one of those little trademarks that you didn't know until you knew, and you're like, oh mother.
Like you didn't know it was him until you was told, and then you heard it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1 gets a vote on that one. Jamie.
There's probably more characters from the original movie that played the parts that I enjoy the most from the 1990 version. I did really like the second one at the same time. And Dre's right. You have the kid from the Surf Ninjas that is in the second one. That's true. Since I don't really care either way on this one, I'll represent Dre, and I will go Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
You get to vote. Jeremy, number 1 or number 2, Turtles.
Well, I'm gonna forget about Dre because but sorry, Dre. You know I love Surf Ninjas. I'm the one who put it in the fucking 90s Masturbators tournament. But I gotta say that the first one with Vanilla Ice is just fire. I mean, for Vanilla Ice alone, Rob Van Winkle himself, I will give it to fucking the first one.
Q.
Vanilla Ice getting some love today. Dang, I
Yeah.
don't think he's got this much love since the 90s.
Oh no, he's a Juggalo artist. He was signed to Psychopathic Records for a while, so he gets plenty of love.
Q, is it number 1 or number 2?
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go, go Ninja, go Ninja, go, go. Yeah, first one, 90s, obviously. Let's go.
90 gets a vote. I was going to go with Secret of the Ooze. Personally, I think it's a better movie. So,
You know, you shut your pie hole.
yeah, exactly, Dre.
Vanilla Ice is amazing after his first CD. Get past the first CD, he's amazing.
Worst
Yeah,
rappers of all time. Oh, he was so huge at that time. So huge.
No. Listen to Bipolar that came out in 2001 by Vanilla Ice. He does rock on one CD, he does rap on one CD. He's a fucking amazing artist.
Right.
All right, Jamie, you vote first, but I'm gonna skip you for a second, and I'm gonna move it down to Jeremy for this one because I want his unadulterated opinion first.
Ooh, my specialty, unadulterated.
We have Hancock versus Orgasmo.
That's too easy.
Oh, you did this on purpose.
I know I did.
And this is why you're gonna take you take.
There's a pussy joke in there too somewhere.
What do we always say on Maniacal Music Musings? You tasteless
I
swine.
don't know. You're the one's on it.
You tasteless swine, or what the fuck? Uncultured swine. That's it. Yeah.
Uncultured, yeah.
Vanilla Ice is amazing past his first CD. I'll say that again and again. I'm sure Christopher Plain can agree with me on that one because he likes a lot of the same rap I like. But listen to Bipolar, listen to WTF. Vanilla Ice is amazing. But as far as Orgasmo versus Hancock, I mean, the two of these go together so well because you need a Hancock to have a good Orgasmo. But
It's like give it to you.
you need a good Hancock to have a good Orgasmo because, I mean, or you need to be on top because my woman ain't doing it right. But
And the really funny part about this is that Jeremy can't blow his load.
I don't need to. I've never seen Orgasmo. I've never seen Hancock either. But
You've never seen Hancock, the Will Smithy of Hancock?
I mean,
Bro, you missing out. That was a great movie.
I'm not saying I haven't seen Will Smith in my Hancock, but I mean, I mean, he wanted to talk to me about how much Harvey hates him, but
I'm about to say shout out to Harvey on this one.
But and yes, definitely need Hancock for Orgasmo, Joe. You got it right. I just said that, but I got to give it to Hancock. It's my boy Will Smith, who's one of the greatest actors of all time. I know Dre agrees with me, and I know Harvey's probably going to be I know Harvey might be dropping a dish when he hears this part, but Will Smith is better than Denzel. I need silence for this. Will Smith is better than Denzel Washington.
Why? You are very, very, very wrong on that, sir.
I know.
I disagree.
I just want Harvey to drop a dish while he's making breakfast on Sunday morning. Listening.
No, I agree with Jeremy. I disagree with you, Freddie. Will Smith, way better actor. Way better.
No. Hancock gets a vote.
Denzel could have been the Fresh Prince.
Jamie,
No, nobody could have been. Nobody but Will Smith.
Jamie,
Nobody
is it
could have done a better
Hancock?
genie either.
Is it Hancock or Orgasmo?
I have to say, I really honestly did enjoy the movie Hancock. I really did. Will Smith did a good job.
Poor Matt. You don't want to give him nothing. He's got to do the Hancock.
Oh my God. I was trying to keep my answer just straight since all you guys are going here, there, and everywhere and coloring outside.
Don't look at me.
Oh, we're all looking at you, Freddie.
I am looking at you because you started it.
I didn't start shit. I gave it to Jeremy. He started it. Hancock gets a vote. Q, is it Hancock or Orgasmo?
Yeah, I have not had my fucking cock in my hand for such a long time.
You poor man.
I almost don't know what it feels like anymore.
I had mine earlier this morning, so yeah.
There's so many drops in this one section. Just
But Q, back
Yo.
up on this. Going forward, hashtag Hancock wins the whole thing for Harvey.
no.
Let's run it. There's 2 votes going for Hancock automatically. Let's run it. I'm going for Hancock. Yeah, I got to now. I am sealed in. You know, like I just made a verbal commitment.
I will be going with Orgasmo on this one. This movie is fucking fantastic. It's hilarious. It's early 90s, if I remember right, or at least it looks that way. Fucking
Christopher, you know me, buddy. You know me. You know I get out there.
Brian, finish this out.
Oh man, so this is a tough one.
Finish out this Hancock.
Yeah, I have not met Harvey yet or familiar with him. I've heard a lot of stories. I know the legend, and I don't know if this is somebody I might want to cross with this one or not. Am I walking on a shaky bridge? So I'm just going to say I always love to burn those bridges. So let's say Hancock.
Yeah.
I want it well known for the statisticians out there and for Harvey that I did not vote for Hancock. I am the lone vote on this one. I did go for Orgasmo because it's a funnier fucking movie. So Hancock moves on. Last up in round 1.
Hold on, Freddie. Just so you know, Brian, if you want to get in on this pact, Harvey holds no grudges. He's the nicest man you'll ever meet in your life.
Yeah, he really is.
I heard as much, and that's why I kind of was poking the bear, joking a little bit. But no, I've heard nothing but great things. So
hashtag Hancock for the win of the whole thing, and for the whole 2-parter.
No. And I think Hancock would be a worse winner than either of these last 2 movies. And if you guys haven't noticed, there are two movies that have not shown up yet on either side of this bracket, and this is what it is. And Jamie starts us off on this one. Is it Avengers Endgame or Avengers Infinity War?
You bastard!
Hashtag fuck you, Freddie.
Yep.
Seriously, hashtag fuck you, Freddie. 100%.
I feel like
That'll be my post this episode.
I feel like there's a part of me that's like, oh, Endgame, okay, but like then you said Infinity War, and then like now I'm confused, and I'm not gonna blow my load over confusion. Infinity War.
Oh, you'd be surprised what you could blow your load over.
I mean,
seriously.
seriously.
Yeah, I'm
seriously.
to...
Isn't that marriage right there in a sentence?
I do have a feeling though that either one of these movies is going to win this entire corner.
I'm just gonna go Infinity War. They're both good. So, Christopher.
God damn it, Christopher.
I haven't seen either. Don't care.
All right,
everybody, but God damn it.
Jeremy, who cannot blow his load, is it Endgame or Infinity War?
Oh, it's Endgame. No fucking competition. It's fucking Endgame. It was the greatest comic movie of all fucking time by far. If it was Endgame versus Hancock in the semifinals, because it can't be the finals. But if it was Hancock versus, I would have to sit here and stroke my Hancock while I vote for Hancock. But still, it's fucking Endgame.
Do you have the board in front of you?
Well, you said they're on the same side of the first round, so they can't be in the finals against each other.
Well, they could be in the finals on this one.
They could be in the semifinals. I said that.
Well, which would be the semifinals at all, but not the semifinals of this week. The way that works, by the way, everybody out there, is that the winner of last week, which is X-Men #1, will be facing the winner of this week, which might be Endgame. or
What got
Hancock.
second and third last week?
I mean,
I know Hellboy got third, and I think
no, what won last week was X-Men 1.
yeah,
No shit.
X-Men won, but
who got second and third?
X-Men. I don't know. Hellboy.
no,
Hellboy.
third was Hellboy
Then who was second? I forget.
because it beat out Avengers. And I can't remember off the top of my head. I honestly can't.
You
But
remember third place, but not second place.
because there was because Hellboy beat out some heavy contenders.
Hellboy beat out Dark Knight. Thank God, Q.
Yeah, it beat out Dark Knight, it beat out Aquaman.
Well, I can understand
it got-
Aquaman.
It got beat out by the eventual winner though. So that's probably what it was. So anyway, Jeremy went for Endgame. Q, Endgame or Infinity War?
Which one came out first?
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Infinity War.
Infinity War is part 1 to Endgame.
And I do have to say that, like, after Infinity War and Endgame, it gets better and better and better. But there's just something that I guess stuck out about Infinity War.
I was like, I think you like seeing men turn to dust.
I don't know. Maybe.
You know, like I like in-game content, so let's go in-game.
There's a question about your choice of carpeting there, Jeremy, about dust. So
Where?
what are you talking? You know what? you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know why.
Yeah,
No, I
the
don't.
big old pile of carpet by something that I'm not going to. There you go. I'm not going to discuss on the show. Anyway, I don't care about this matchup, to be perfectly honest. I don't like either one of these movies for a simple premise I will be getting on later. I won't now. I'm going to go for Infinity War because I'm going to give Brian the tie-breaking decision to lead us into round 2. In-game or Infinity War.
I was kind of
As she said.
yeah, the obvious one I think is Endgame, but then I was thinking about Infinity War and the way it ended. Like you walked out of there just like someone had punched you in the gut. You're like, what? Like, is that how it's going to end?
It's very Star Wars-esque.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you shut your mouth. How
You
dare
shut
a
your
non-Star Wars
mouth.
fan talk about Star? How dare a non-Star Wars fan bring Star Wars up? That is.
It's true though.
No,
it's true though, ain't it? No, it is because it gives you
Empire, right?
Like, it gives you a very bad feeling, but it leaves you wanting to watch the conclusion of it.
Yeah.
Like my marriage, but yeah.
Some say that was an end game.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
I'm glad your wife doesn't watch this show.
Yeah, no answer on that one.
Wait, are you saying that your wife watches this show? Like,
I don't believe so, but
okay.
She gave me shit for coming back on. Put it that way.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry to her, I guess.
I'll go Endgame. I like the way Endgame.
Yes.
Yeah, ended up.
Christopher, no.
The whole scene. I've never seen a Star. Whoa.
Endgame moves on 3-2. We'll be right back after this break, coming into round 2. Jeremy, did you have your other ad?
Yes. Be sure to check out Paranormal, the new normal, as we attempt to bring normalcy into this world. And we have so many episodes. We have 110 episodes for you to binge, which a lot of people have been recently, and we thank you for that. But we have 110 episodes you could binge. We are now featured on a network, which on the Blind Something Network. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm new to this, but we're now featured on a network, which will be starting next week, as well as Monogamy Musings. We are now on a network with 15 other podcasts, and I automatically told them to check out Bracket Bastards to see if Bracket Bastards should be on the podcast. I mean, on the network. I immediately told them to check it out because I would love Bracket Bastards to be with us. So come check out Paranormal New Normal. and come see the world of fun, especially in our brackets, which this month, if I can get through my list finally, because I've been working at it, but it's a lot of movies, we'll be doing a shark movies bracket then this month on my birthday, around my birthday, hopefully. Same as our Will Smith bracket on Maniacal Music Musings. So check out both shows and be sure to check out for the advertisements coming soon for the network I'm now a part of that Bracket Bastards will soon be a part of too. You're muted,
And
Fred.
make sure you check out Bracket Bastard so you can see this great looking motherfucker right now. You know, I gotta
Why is
sell
there-
this shit. Let's go. I'm that guy. I'm that dude. I'm that bastard. I'm the best one. I
Why?
just play the most bastard moves. I do the most bastard things. That's
Quiet
who I
Kid-
am. That's what I do. Come check this shit out. You'll see for see for yourself.
Oh,
Why?
you almost had it. If you would have ended that, you could have ended that with a rhyme. And I'm cute.
I couldn't.
Oh man, that would have been great. Oh.
Quiet, kin of superhuman.
I want to use my advertisement time to advertise an OnlyFans page, the Freddie Flasher page. If you liked what you just saw,
I tried to get away on either side. My camera wasn't working. Dude, I came down here today. It was fucking cold as balls. I have 3 different heaters going right now. I was wearing my Bracket Bastards hoodie. I was wearing my fucking jersey. And I got fucking sweatpants on, and I am sweating like a motherfucker, and I don't have a chance to get my ass up and go change into something appropriate. I have a shirt on below this, but it has the logo to where I work on it, and I don't want to. One, I don't want to fucking advertise them. Period. 2, I don't want my work connected with this show anyway, because it might get me fired. And
It
3,
would.
I'm not
It would.
the only person on the show that works there.
Oh, and just a little add
Yes,
on.
you are.
Just a little add on from advertisement. The name of that network is Blind Knowledge Network. Check it out. Over 15 podcasts already on it, and now Maniacal Music Musings and Paranormal New Normal. Hopefully soon, Bracket Bastards, and possibly soon, yeah.
We'll talk about that. I'll have to check it out. Anyway, welcome back for round 2. Looks like fuck, who started that one out? That was.
What was match again?
I think Jamie started that one out because I had to flip shit around. So Q starts this one out, and we have Batman Forever versus The Crow, and both of these were split decisions last round.
Batman Forever.
Gets a vote. I will be going. I'm going to go with The Crow on this one.
You suck, buddy.
Just because I don't really care about that at all. Brian votes next. Is it Crow or Batman Forever?
Liquid strawberries. I swear to God, this is exactly what this is.
Dude, I just got the Duel of the Twerps vape pack yesterday. It's got a Death Star and a Luke Skywalker OG
Nice.
vape cartridge in it. The Death Star is fucking incredible.
Death Star OG is really good. Yeah, it's a fire strain. Speaking of fire strains,
Off topic here.
I'm gonna have to say The Crow. Definitely The Crow.
It gets a vote, Jamie.
Oh man, okay. I'm kind of surprised that Q did Batman Forever. I mean, I really enjoy that movie and I'd be down for it and all, but The Crow, you can't redo that. You can redo Batman Forever. You can do a new twist on that. You can replace those characters with different ones. The Crow, you can't. So that's my vote.
And The Crow had such cutting edge writing, and it was just like you felt it. It was grimy, it was dirty. Like you could actually smell.
It was like a bird. It's dirty, you know.
Yeah,
It was basically it kind of fit every character really, really well. That it just is so specific that it flowed really good. So I don't know. You just can't replace it.
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about dirty and grimy and flows very well, just watch a porn there, Brian.
Okay, so Jamie, you're going with The Crow
What
on
are
this one.
those? What?
I am The Crow.
All right. I'm going to reveal CJ's comment in a second because I want to know the answers to it. But first, I'm going to finish this one out. Q, is it The Crow or Batman Forever?
Didn't I vote?
He already did.
Or
It's Jeremy.
sorry, Jeremy.
Stroke
This-
number
this-
7.
This comment got me fucking confused, and I want to. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
Jeremy, finish
did
this
that
out.
comment get you all fucked up?
Yeah.
Oh,
It did.
Don't do that to people. He's a music god for a reason. But is it tiebreaker or is
No, Crow won already.
Well, okay. Here's my bird for all you to vote for the Crow because I mean, 100% it would be Batman Forever. It would have been Batman Forever for me because I mean, out of those two movies, Batman Forever is at least not like Brian said earlier. Batman Forever is the garbage, and Crow's the garbage juice in my opinion. So
Crow moves on 3-2. I'm going to reveal this comment because, like,
yes, He-
tell me if you heard this one. Jesus walks into an inn and hands the innkeeper 3 nails.
and he says, "Give me a crucify," which is a real drink, by the way. Crucify me, it's a real drink.
Oh, see, I don't drink, so I wouldn't know that. So
I
that's
don't
why
think that's his joke, but I'm just saying that's a real drink. Is the crucify me?
that's why it had me super confused. So
I doubt that's the way Christopher's going with it, but I'm just saying it's a real drink, and it will crucify you against the wall.
Question.
Aw.
Why is Sunday weaker than Monday?
Oh, that's good, Christopher. That's good.
That is fucking terrible. The correct answer to Jesus walks into an inn and hands the innkeeper 3 nails and says, "Can you put me up for the night?" That is fucking terrible. I love it though. I love it. That's fucking fantastic.
That's some dark ass shit, and that's why I see.
That's some dark ass shit. I love it. That was Q that started that one off. Means I start this one off. We have damn it, Big Hero 6 versus V for Vendetta.
Oh, see, all you are fucking Crow fans, but you didn't know that was one of the lines of the movie. Ha! You amateurs.
It's been a while. I
Yeah,
love Big
it's been a
Hero.
minute. I didn't catch what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Put the comment.
I love Big Hero 6, but I'm going to go V for Vendetta because I know who it's going to be facing after this. So just for the better matchup of the two, V for Vendetta gets my vote. Brian.
I gotta go V for Vendetta. Action, storyline. We talked about the Big Hero 6 character development. Do you get any bigger character development than V for Vendetta? Man, it's just a great storyline. I'm gonna go V for Vendetta.
It gets a vote. Jamie, V for Vendetta or Big Hero 6?
Oh, the big kid in me is gonna just keep up the Big Hero 6. It was a good storyline, cute little memories, cute little shit from that movie. I don't know. Big Hero 6. It might lose, but that's okay to me.
The only bigger joke that could have been between Hancock and Orgasmo is Hancock and Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Giggity. Big Hero 6 gets a vote on that one. Jeremy, is it Big Hero 6 or V for Vendetta?
I mean, if you're into BBW men, then yeah, Big Hero 6 would get a good joke with the Hancock. But I will 100%. I'm sorry, that's actually BBM. That's Big Beautiful Men. It's actually a porn topic, and it is something I support strongly.
And it's not something I try to look up. So,
and it was my
Right,
hashtag.
you might just see, this dude.
It was my hashtag at one point when I was on Pornhub. But yeah,
but you're not a big beautiful man anymore. You've lost a shit ton of weight. So
I'm still 280 pounds. I'm still a big beautiful man.
okay, you're not as big as you're not as big of a beautiful man as you were before.
I'm not a big beautiful obese man anymore. I'm a big beautiful man. So there's a difference. But I, of course, in this matchup, am not going to go for Big Hero 6 because Big Hero 6 is kids play to V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta is for adults. I'm going for V for Vendetta. And
V for Vendetta.
And I got to go drain the anaconda, so I'll be right back.
Shake hands with a good friend of yours. V for Vendetta. Did you guys listen to that entire Little Johnny joke that I put on chat this week?
Yeah, you love the little Johnny, man.
It's like I gotta go shake hands with a friend of mine that I want you to meet later on. Anyway, V for Vendetta gets Jeremy's vote. Q, is it V for Vendetta or Big Hero 6?
I'm gonna say Big Hero 6, but first, I want to know, why is Sunday stronger than Monday?
I don't know.
Because Monday is a weekday.
Oh God.
Oh. I need to
I
put a
love that
sound,
jokes.
we need to get a soundboard in here, like just the cricket noise when he does the.
Right.
I really do, dude. I have a second phone here. I might just start doing that. It is. It's anyway. Q. After that joke, what did you vote for again? Because that threw me off.
Big Hero 6.
All right, so it's 3-2. V for Vendetta moves on to the next round. Brian, start us off. Kick-Ass.
Q! You should be crucified for that joke.
Brian starts us off. We have Kick-Ass versus Batman 89.
Oh, I gotta go Batman 89. Kick-Ass, you know what? If they were going heads up, Kick-Ass would get a couple blows in. It would have a good run. But Batman 89 just overcomes it all and just that's it. Batman 89.
It gets a vote. Jamie.
We are going to. I think we're gonna go Batman 89. What's up, Titus? What's up, T-Man? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're gonna vote Batman, aren't you?
Titus, look at your daddy and say superhuman. Oh.
He says I'm the superhuman.
Yeah, but Batman. I'm gonna go Batman.
Batman 89 gets a vote. Jeremy is a Batman 89 and Kick-Ass.
Oh, I mean, Kick-Ass all fucking day. It's Kick-Ass. Fuck Batman 89. Besides,
Q.
that movie sucks.
Q is a Kick-Ass or Batman 89.
Titus, is it Batman or Kick-Ass? What is it? Say it again. Are you saying Kick-Ass?
He said Kick-Ass
He
twice. I
just
heard him
wanted
both
to
times.
say ass. He's like,
What a good father you are. What a good father you are. You are coaxing your child to swear on the internet. That's just
No, I'm not. I didn't teach him. He just copied what I said. It was a vote. It was about a movie. You know. Hey, he said ass, but it's okay if I'm talking about a donkey.
or a movie in this case. Kick-Ass gets the vote.
And I'm sure Jess calls Q enough of that in front of him for him to copy it.
You ass. Kick-Ass gets the vote.
Yeah.
With that, Kick-Ass gets the vote, but Batman gets the win. Batman 89 moves on 3-2 with my vote.
Oh, you son of a bastard.
Yeah.
You son of a motherless goat.
Oh.
gotta watch
trying to
out
remember
for
what-
those motherless goats.
I'm trying to remember what movie that's from, actually. It's like the Three Amigos or something like that. I can't remember. Brian started that one off, so Jamie starts this one off.
I'm in.
We have
Three
Han-
amigos. You're correct. It's Three Amigos.
Yep. We have Hancock versus Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
I'm definitely gonna go Doctor Strange. Multiverse.
It gets a vote. Jeremy, Multiverse or Hancock?
Well, what the fuck? Well, dude, sorry. I had some salty nuts in my mouth, and they must be Harvey's because I'm going for Hancock.
Mid drink on that one. Q, Hancock, Multiverse of Madness.
I mean, it does get a little strange when the hand goes, when the cock goes into the hand sometimes. So, you guys ever sat on your left hand, for a little while and let it go to sleep? Give yourself a stranger?
Yes,
Stranger?
It makes me feel like a stranger's doing it. Yeah, exactly. I've been doing this
Exactly. Yeah, it's not.
Why would you say stranger instead of just somebody else? Like, is it just a stranger issue, or have your wife do it, or
I mean, okay. Well, I started doing that when I was like 13. So like
Jessica Alba do it, or something like that? Shit.
I was one of
The
those kids that
homeless man you walk by every day. I mean,
exactly.
come on.
That's a stranger, and I was one of those kids. I was one of those kids that wanted a stranger.
And, you know, if your hand's asleep, you can pretend it's any stranger you want.
Exactly. It could be the homeless man down the corner, or it could be the homeless.
And you don't
down
have
the
to
corner.
tip him $5 when he's done if you do it that way.
Who are you tipping $5, dude? You find a homeless woman.
I don't pay for that shit. Are you kidding me? Man, they pay me if anything. They pay me if anything.
Hey,
For the
Jess,
protein.
you hearing this?
Homeless man getting
Yes.
money to pay you.
Hey, Jess, you hearing this?
So far, he's admitted to pay homeless men pay him for sex. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
It brings whole new meaning to French Connection.
And then
Anyway,
when they're
we're-
done, they say, "Okay, USA."
I was almost there, dude. I was setting it up for you.
That's what she said.
Hancock gets a vote. Anyway, Q, was it Hancock or Multiverse of Madness on that one?
Definitely Hancock.
Okay, so it does get a vote. You know what? I'm going to go Multiverse of Madness on this one. It is the better movie of the two, regardless of the people who this is meant to actually rile up. Harvey, in particular, Multiverse is the better movie. Brian, tie-breaking decision. Is it Hancock or Multiverse of Madness?
Brian,
I gotta go with what I think the better movie is.
No. You win with the group. You have to stay with the group.
Brian, me and Q will owe you a vote anywhere if Hancock makes it through to the finals.
Wow. All right, I'll go Hancock. I already stirred the pot. Like, it would be weak just to pull out
Why?
now. You know.
Why did you
Our
go
game
with
is
such,
not strong today.
what I'm wondering is that why did you go with such a lame gift on that one? I would have held out for 3.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're going for something like that, damn, Hancock does move on. This is a travesty.
People find a genie and they don't know how to make the wishes, man.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Well, you got a
standing
rubber
on my
right.
underwear. Yeah.
You
That's-
right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get shit from a genie. You just have to know how to rub it right.
Jamie,
I mean, I know how to rub it right, but
How's it going?
Shit.
Yeah, I felt sorry for Jamie. Jeremy,
are things going well?
They're good. They're very good.
Good.
Very
I'm
nice.
glad to
Very
hear. I'm
nice.
glad to
Very
hear.
evil.
Yeah.
Trust me, Jamie knows all about rubbing the lamp right.
Jeremy, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know this.
Is it Wonder Woman, first one, or Endgame?
Well, I mean, with Wonder Woman, I would love to rub the lamp right on that one, but especially with Gal Gadot. But she could wrap her legs around my head any day. But 100%, it's going to Endgame.
Endgame gets a vote on this one. Q, Endgame or Wonder Woman?
Oh, Endgame. I mean, that's not really competition.
You're right. It's not a competition. I'm going to go with Wonder Woman on this one. Endgame. Wonder Woman. This is the reason why I didn't bring this up before. Wonder Woman.
You all heard this.
Wonder Woman is a standalone movie, and it's a damn good standalone movie. Endgame is not only not a standalone movie, it's half a movie, because the other half of it is Infinity War. The only reason Endgame is good because it gives you an end to the original part of it, and it's a satisfying conclusion. Endgame is also a movie that if you don't watch at least half of the movies, the other like 20 some movies before that, you're not going to get the full effect of it.
I didn't get the full effect because I didn't watch any of them.
And
you didn't get it. So
as I said before, if you don't watch those previous movies, you're not living your life right. Just go do a World War II style Harry Carey and get over with it.
Anyway,
Wow.
Wonder Woman. for the standalone movie alone, and personally, I think it's a better movie over Endgame anyway, even regardless of that fact.
You are a fool.
It just is. It has an awesome backstory, an awesome story, and an awesome ending, all in one movie, and it doesn't take you 45 days to watch all of it. So Wonder Woman gets my vote. Brian, is it Endgame or Wonder Woman?
You know, much like the DC and Marvel battle, Endgame.
Marvel
just-
wins.
Yeah,
Easy.
Endgame just is a big tsunami boom over that. Like, yeah, Endgame all day, every day.
Thank
It
you.
gets a vote. Jamie finishes out.
I believe I would feel very wrong if I didn't vote for Endgame.
Damn straight. Thanos gets his fucking head chopped off. Come on now.
4-1. Endgame moves on to the next round. Next up, Q starts us off, and we have
Let's go.
Logan. We have Logan versus Apocalypse.
Ooh. Logan.
That's a classic comic book storyline right there.
I'm gonna have to go
Mhm.
Logan. I'm gonna have to go Logan over the Apocalypse.
Logan gets a vote on that one. I will be going for Logan as well. So damn good. It's really dark for me personally, but it's still a really good movie to even regardless to even think about that. One movie that didn't make this list, by the way, is Joker.
Which
And
it
I'm kind
should
of mad about
have.
that. Like I said, I'm kind of mad about it. I'm mad at myself for that one. Brian, is it Apocalypse or Logan?
And Quantumania.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to say
Freezes.
I was doing.
Dude. You're
Yeah, he's freezing like crazy, dude.
I love the face that he's frozen on right now.
I know, it's great. It's like trying to freeze
Screenshot
it.
this shit. This is gonna be like the cover for this bracket.
He's like,
Oh, I gotta see the picture.
there you
I
go.
gotta see that.
I didn't screenshot it though. If
Oh man.
when it goes on YouTube, because I don't edit videos as you guys know, when it goes on YouTube, it will still freeze frame like that.
Nice.
So yeah, you're just gonna have to check it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Logan
say
Apocalypse.
I'm gonna have to say Logan.
And that was that matchup I was hoping to get. So Logan will be moving on to the next round. Jamie, Logan, Apocalypse.
Logan. No
That
questions
is-
asked.
That's say they're both X-Men movies, so technically. And Jeremy, finish us out.
Take me to dinner first. But yeah, we 100% here have a sweep.
It is a sweep. Logan moves on 5-0 into the.
Look cute frozen just like Brian.
No, he's not. The fan's going in the background.
Nice. I was seeing who was paying attention to detail. Good job, Freddie.
Yeah, it happens. Looks like I start us out on this one, and we have. I'm going to give Brian the actual good open on this one, so I'll take a different one. How about Suicide Squad? Or sorry, The Suicide Squad versus Elektra. I'm going to go with The Suicide Squad on this one personally. Elektra, just only reason she's in the second round is because she beat out Daredevil and because it's fucking Daredevil.
That's a travesty.
So that was the lesser of two evils. Suicide Squad gets my vote. Brian.
Yeah. You know, a lot better have came out of the Suicide Squad movie than Elektra. Like you said, you got the John Cena series. There's a little meat on the bone there, so I'm gonna say definitely the Suicide Squad.
It gets a vote. Jamie.
Yep.
Yep. The first yep we've had all game. Jeremy, Suicide Squad or Elektra?
Yeah, that's gonna be a big fat fucking yup. Because
Hey, look who it is! Guest appearance.
Elektra's trash.
It's my wife.
Hey!
Oh, you got her on your lap. Good. Give her the Hancock.
Man.
Suicide Squad gets another vote.
Hi there, Freddie.
It's Jess. If I didn't see Jess's face, I wouldn't have started stuttering. That's what happens.
Oh, that's what happens to Q every night.
I can't help it.
I know, right? Suicide Squad gets another vote. Q
Why do you
finishes.
think I have a stuttering problem, bro?
I know, right?
Because you can't believe she wants to sleep with you. So every time she wants to, you stutter.
I know. I really can't believe that either. I just must be that damn good.
You wish
That was a mic. That was a mic clip. Q.
She's a superhuman.
Yes.
I say.
Suicide Squad or Elektra?
I'm definitely going with the Suicide Squad. Oh my goodness. The Suicide Squad.
It gets another.
AKA known as family for all the men out there.
Suicide Squad gets another vote, and it is a sweep on to the next round. Last up, Brian will be starting us off, and I'm going to give him this one. Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1990 or Iron Man 1?
Oh, Iron Man 1. Like, yeah, hands down, man. Great movie. Holds up. Love me some Turtles, but man, Iron Man overcomes all. Iron Man.
It gets a vote. Jamie?
That's a big old yep again from me. Iron Man.
Jeremy?
Yeah, I mean, I come back from the desert after being stranded there for months. All my wants a cheeseburger too. So, yeah, I will gladly say Iron Man 1 in more than one way. It's a double entendre, Freddie.
It gets another one. Q. Iron Man, Turtles 90.
Oh, it's gotta be the Turtles, bro. No. It's V-Ice. He's like the original OG. He's like the before the Slim Shady, you know, like he's the Slim Shady of that time, bro. Like, come on, it's gotta be the 90s. Are you recording?
There's a reason that there's a reason that Christopher Plane has a bracket coming up eventually called Top Rapper.
She's like the divorce attorney's gonna want to see this.
Yeah. Iron Man moves on 3-2 with my vote.
Q. There's a reason Christopher Plane has a freaking bracket coming up that is called Top White Rappers Except Eminem. Oh, Q.
Are you wearing earrings in that?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately.
Beautiful.
Q. Is that
Yeah.
when you? Is that?
I want a
when you?
copy. I want a copy.
Jamie, we do have a TV Moms bracket coming up next week. He's wearing. I kind of wonder if we can use Q as a housewife for TV housewife, because technically we have a TV show on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to do that, like, I'm not going to stop you. And so Q, you might win the TV Moms bracket as an actual participant.
No shame.
That's because you vote for Hancock the entire fucking way through.
I mean, and that video was taken by his boy Big Bubba when he was a man bitch in prison. So
the first time, the second time was all him. That is the end of round 2. By the way, we'll be right back for round 3 after this break. All ads are done, so we don't have to worry about that one right there. I will, however, get myself something to drink real quick because I talk way too fucking much.
This bracket was brought to you by Big
You do,
Bubba.
so you need to shut the fuck up a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta get going so we can finish.
Jess is, rushing me for some reason. She's rushing me like faster than Superman can fly. Like, it's stupid, man.
Well, that kind of sucks, actually, because I was wanting to see if you guys had some extra time after the show so we can get the entire Jeopardy thing done, but
I do not, apparently. I do have to go see my dad today, so.
oh yeah, and you really should. So
Yeah, that's definitely. So that's definitely why, though.
And
So-
Jess is used to you taking only 5 minutes. So
Right.
Man, that's nice.
More like
anyway, Q's got shit to do. So welcome back for round 3 and beyond. There's no more breaks after this, but I do got to let you know that only one person this entire show has blown their load, and it was on the very first matchup. So it's been a while, and it was worthless on that one as well. So Q, Jamie, Brian, and myself are yet to blow loads or to do the name that I can't seem to think of right now, where they do it beforehand so they can give their vote. I don't like what happened. I don't like that name from last week. So
the strokulation.
well, we did it last week. It was like an evacuation, and it just doesn't flow right. So I'm gonna have to try to think of something.
The circulation when you have a stroke and you bust too early.
What's their names? Boozy Bracketology is another podcast out there. A great podcast, by the way. If you guys have a chance, check it out. They do kind of the same stuff we do, but they do on a smaller format. They have something, they call it the buzzer beater, which is kind of the same thing, but they do it in a different format. So, but we are in round 3. Jamie starts us off. We have The Crow versus Endgame.
Endgame.
That surprises me, but it gets a vote. Jeremy.
Oh, Endgame all fucking day. Fuck The Crow. Endgame's a superhero movie. Crow's not.
No, it's not a superhero movie, but it's a comic book movie.
Yeah, no.
Anti-hero?
Yeah, it's more of an anti-hero. Q, Endgame, Crow.
I am ending the Crow's game.
Endgame. With that, we'll be moving on. I will be going for The Crow for the same thing as I said before.
Well,
and Brian finishes out.
I'm going to go Endgame.
It is another 4-1. If it's any like bonus part in this one, at least it's not being swept through. Game. Okay, Endgame. Next up, looks like Jeremy starts us off. I'm going to finish with that one because it's probably my favorite matchup. So Jeremy starts us off. We have Batman 89 versus Iron Man 1.
Oh, Iron Man 1 all day.
Iron Man 1 gets a vote. Q.
You're muted, buddy.
Sorry, I was having technical difficulties. It wouldn't register me hitting the unmute button. Iron Man 1 is not going to win this one, I don't think. So I am voting for the other.
Batman 89 gets a vote. I'm going to go for Batman 89 as well. It's a better movie of the two, and it has a better opportunity to beat the person it's going against. So, Brian, Batman 89 or Iron Man?
Well, that's a hard one.
What she said.
I'm going to say, I'm going to say Batman 89 just because, like, it lived up to the hype. Everyone knew what to expect. It exceeded expectations, where Iron Man kind of came out of nowhere, and it exceeded expectations, but you didn't have a lot expectations going into it. So I'm going to say Batman 89.
It gets a vote. And Jamie finishes out.
I'm going to say Jamie's booty rocking everywhere on the camera 2 minutes ago. But
Just had to open a window. It was getting dark. I'll go with Batman 89.
Gets a vote. It is 4-1 to the final 4.
89 was a great year for America. Does everybody know why?
89 was a great year in general.
I'm saying 89 was a great year for America because I wasn't born yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we're like, oh fuck, we're getting screwed.
Yep.
Q starts us off. And we have the Suicide Squad versus Hancock.
Oh, it's got to be the Hancock. I can't go against it. I just can't.
Hancock gets a vote. The Suicide Squad gets a vote. Brian, Hancock, Suicide Squad.
You know what? I'll vote honest, and everyone's going to be happy. I won't have to break the pack. I think Hancock's a way better movie than Suicide Squad.
Brian, take my hand. Squad. Take my hand, Brian. Take it.
Right there.
Brian's like what? Brian's like what? It's all legit.
It's like the entire Dutch rudder situation trying to go there.
Right. It's not good. Dutch rudder is not. I have a hold of mine. You have a hold of yours. I'm just working your arm. You're just working mine. Completely okay. No touching involved.
Dutch rudders aside, Jamie, is it Hancock or the Suicide Squad?
I say it's The Exorcist in Q's house right now. Cheese and rice.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to give like a strobe warning type thing at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, if you got eye issues, watch out for that. 2 hours and 13 minutes in. I don't like the Suicide Squad, so there's that.
Hancock gets the vote and the win on that one. Jeremy, finish us out.
Well, since Hancock already won, I can vote for Suicide Squad. So
Yeah. Hancock is not a bad movie. Like I don't like the fact that people are voting for it just to rile up Harvey. And I know Brian.
Just because of that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like I know Brian's not doing it. I know Jamie's not doing it. I'm voting against Hancock to stay away from that situation, even though I know it's going to go on anyway. So Hancock moves on 3-2 to the next round. Last up in round 3 so far. I start us off, and I'm going to lose, and I don't care. It is Logan versus V for Vendetta. I am going to go with V for Vendetta. Logan is a damn good movie. I'm not going to say anything against it. It has served its worth, but as I said before, V for Vendetta is one of my top 20 movies of all time, regardless of genre. It's a fantastic movie throughout. There are very little holes in the plot line. Filming, the shots are beautiful. The storyline is beautiful. It deserves my vote flat out. And it's
I can
getting
think
it.
of like 30 plot holes right now, Freddie. What the hell do you mean?
On that one, name them.
there's a hole in Natalie
Yeah,
Portman.
exactly. Exactly.
There's a hole in Natalie Portman's cell.
Vampires don't exist. There's one.
That's not.
There's no vampires in V for
Yeah, there's no vampires in that one. Brian,
No.
V for Vendetta or Logan?
That's a hard one. You brought up, I keep saying that, man. I keep walking right into that joke. You brought up a good point earlier when you said like a standalone movie, like beginning, middle, end. You don't need to watch the other series to get to it. And I think V for Vendetta versus this one is that movie. Like it stands alone. You know the beginning. They tell you about it. You know the middle. And then the end. And yeah, so I'm going to have to say V for Vendetta.
It gets another vote. Jamie, V for Vendetta or Logan?
Logan, for sure.
Jeremy?
I love both these movies, so I'm just gonna say Logan and let Q decide.
You dick. I knew he was going to do that. Q.
V for Bandy Street.
Oh, in the clutch.
Clutching it up.
V for Vendetta moves on.
See, I knew it was going that way, so
I didn't. Q's an enigma half the time. 3-2. It is a split vote. We have 4-1s voting against 3-2s in the next round, and Brian starts us off, and I will give you one of these 4 movies to start off on. Do you want Endgame, Hancock, Batman 89, or V for Vendetta?
Give me Batman 89.
That is going to be Batman 89, which went 4-1 last round, versus another 4-round plan, and that was Endgame.
Ooh. I'm going to go Batman 89. I'm glad I'm leading this one off. I get that
Yeah.
quick hit and then bail out and be like, all right, got on base, guys. Here you go. Boom.
Q, Jamie, Brian, and myself are yet to blow loads, by the way. Batman 89 gets a vote. Jamie, is it Batman 89 or Endgame?
Make that a double on that Batman 89.
Jeremy, Endgame, Batman 89.
even though I know it's losing after at this point, I'll vote for Endgame because I know it's gonna lose to Hancock in the finals, right, Brian?
No. You said make it to the finals. This is coming up to the finals, like coming up to it. This episode.
He said it like such a sleazy politician. He's like, right, Brian?
I was winking too, so you know.
Q, Endgame, Batman 89.
Batman would definitely end all those guys. 100%, hands down. So I'm definitely gonna go for Endgame. Yeah.
You realize Hulk would grab Batman and snap his neck in one move.
Nope, couldn't happen. It's Batman.
It could
Batman.
happen. It can.
Batman
Can't
moves
happen,
on
Batman.
3-2 to the finals on this week. Jamie starts us off. And see, this is where it's going to piss me off. Like, I'm okay with joshing around with Harvey and everything else is fine, but we have Jamie starting us off, and it's V for Vendetta. It's V for Vendetta versus Hancock.
Will you stop it?
I really honestly like both movies. V for Vendetta.
Gets a vote. Jeremy, V for Vendetta or Hancock?
Well, like you in the previous round, Freddie, I'm gonna go for the comedy over the seriousness in this one. I'm gonna go for Hancock.
I don't know. V for Vendetta is pretty funny. It's just dark humor. Hancock gets a vote, though. Q, Hancock, V for Vendetta.
Oh, I definitely have to put the cock in the hand, flip it around, and go for Hancock. I love it when there's a hand on my cock. I do. Whether it's
gets
mine,
a vote.
hers, yours, it doesn't matter.
Not going to be mine. V for Vendetta versus Hancock. Brian, you are tiebreaker.
Yeah, I just kind of saw that. You know what?
Brian,
The quote, the great Al Pacino in Scarface. Who do I trust? Me, that's who. So I gotta go with what I think is right. I'm gonna say V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta.
All right, that's it. That's it. We are getting together, Jeremy, and we're breaking his legs. We're breaking them. Let's go. We're going mafia style. We're breaking his fucking legs.
Across the family. Look at that.
You get his fucking legs. I get his arms.
All right, let's go.
Well, hey, as long as your hand's not on his cock, I think it'll be fine. That means
yeah, but
for
his hand won't be able to touch his cock. So there you go. That's
that means for third place, Jeremy starts us off, and we have Hancock versus Endgame.
Hancock
gets a vote. Q, Hancock, Endgame.
Big Willie style
gets another one. I will never vote for Endgame. I just won't.
I know.
Wow.
So Hancock will be getting my vote. This is a lesser of two evils. Hancock, I do enjoy that movie. I do. I enjoy that movie. It's just the entire Harvey Will Smith type thing that was going against me on that one. So I do not.
Actor.
Since when do you not go with that? Since when do you not okay with fucking around with Harvey?
Because the joke is so overplayed. There's so much you can fuck with him with. There really is.
Like what? What other ammo has he given us? Really?
He's actually given us a lot.
Who's it? I think it was the P Diddy he didn't like.
There's a whole bunch of other ammo out there. You just have to pay attention. I mean, Hancock will be moving on. Yeah. Brian, is it Hancock or Endgame?
It doesn't matter at this point, but I'm going to say.
That would always matter. Dexterity.
Yeah, true.
Jamie, finish this out.
Endgame.
It is 3-2. Hancock moves on to third place. To figure out first and second, it looks like Q starts us off. Bullshit. And we have Q has not blown his load. Jamie has not blown her load. Brian and myself have not blown loads either.
Well,
there are.
How do you know Q hasn't? Just saying.
There are this matchup and one other matchup left to do so. This is the last time I'm going to let you guys know. Q, Batman 89 or V for Vendetta?
Fuck V for Vendetta. Batman 89
gets a vote. I will be going V for Vendetta on this one. Again, top 20. Brian, V for Vendetta, Batman 89.
Salty.
Batman 89.
Gets another vote. Jamie, Batman 89, V for Vendetta.
No. You have to vote for fucking V for fucking Vendetta, Brian. No, you cannot switch votes. No. Your ass has to vote for V for Vendetta. No, you can't. No.
When did that arrangement happen?
I concur.
I was gonna
I
say,
don't
what
ever remember entering into that agreement. Wait a minute.
Like, what basis are you going off of that there, crackhead? Because he's been voting for 89 the whole time with me. So
He really has.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But I'm just stating though, he went against the verbal agreement with Jeremy and I.
oh, so sad.
At the last
Don't
minute
fault
too.
him.
That's the sad part.
It's 89 while the
What a
rain is
swerve.
pouring down. It's
Yeah.
storming.
89 gets a vote and the win for first place on this one. Jeremy,
You want to talk
Finish
about
it
Swerve,
up.
buddy? You want to talk about Swerve, Brian? Let me whip something out for you right now. But I am 100% going against Batman 89. Fucking V for Vendetta all day.
and another 3-2 gets second place. Batman 89 gets first. And it looks like Q started that one off. So I start off the finals, and it's going to be Batman 89 versus X-Men 1. And of course, as I said before, as I always say, I am a man of completion, which means I will be blowing my load at this time. Brian, Batman 89 or X-Men 1?
Brian, don't make me and Q come over there.
If I'm going to what the film meant to me, Batman 89 meant a lot more. Like it did. X-Men was great, but it just didn't mean as much to me as Batman 89.
All right, Q, get on the road. We're leaving.
Is it like when you guys took Arn Anderson out into the desert and being the NWO took Arn Anderson out to the desert? Is that what you guys are going to do to me?
Oh, who needs a desert? I know how to clean up a crime scene thanks to modern TV.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
most definitely. So we're
Dude,
good.
we got pigs and cornfields. We'll be fine.
Yeah, that's more frightening.
Pigs eat
Yeah, I know.
fucking everything but the teeth and the fingernails. So just go back afterwards, grab that shit, and you good to go.
Yeah.
I'll keep the TV souvenirs. You keep the nails.
Grind your bones to make somebody's bread.
I have a feeling if I pull up in a car or pull up out somewhere and there's nothing but pigs and it's a shady situation, I'm going out swinging. I'm not even going to ask questions.
Jamie, Batman 89 or X-Men 1, and I'm so sorry.
The hogs will eat you alive.
It's dumb. So I'm blowing my load.
I knew it. Jamie's blowing her load as well. Jeremy, Batman 89 or X-Men 1?
X-Men 1 without a fucking question.
Q.
You got more superheroes in one movie than fucking Batman. Come on. You watch superhero movies, you want multiples. It's like being in a whorehouse. You want multiples. You don't want just one.
And I'm just letting you know right now, Jamie is going to end up being a tiebreaker because I am good with either one of these winning.
Q.
So
Yeah.
whatever you vote for, I'm going to vote for the opposite. Jamie blowing her load after me, how dare you, is going to end up being tie-breaking decision on the entire bracket. And it's going to be Batman 89 versus X-Men 1. She's a super fan of both. So
Well, Freddie,
Karma's going to be a bitch.
the gentleman in you should want her to blow her load last. But
No, she blows her load multiple times before I do. That's the deal.
Very true.
Take
Anyway, Q, X-Men 1, Batman 89.
Well, now that the pleasant female in our group has blown her load, I can feel free to blow mine.
Oh, I forgot you haven't done it yet. Damn it.
Yes, Q.
Oh man.
Feeling.
All right. Which means I'm voting first. There's 3 votes left. I'm going to shout out Dre on this one because I know Dre thinks Batman 89 is completely overrated. So just for the thank you on Dre coming on to our show and commenting, I'm going to vote. I'm going to go with him on this one, and I'm going to go X-Men 1 just for audience participation. Jamie, is it X-Men 1, which will give it the win, or Batman 89, which will give Q the tiebreaker? And I'm pretty sure he doesn't fucking care who wins this either.
I really don't give a shit.
Um,
I was hashtag Hancock all the way.
evolution. Well, because he wanted to blow
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, because he wanted to blow the load after me. It's still in my hands right fucking now to decide.
Kind of.
who wins. So Q, you can go fuck yourself. It'll be X-Men.
Ooh.
X-Men 1 gets a vote. Q, finish us out.
I was voting for Batman. I was gonna be voting for Batman. But
3-2.
Jamie,
it's a 3-2 split vote. But hey, that's all right. I came after. We're good. It's all good as long as they go first at least once. It's all good.
You were the last person to, actually.
I know.
well, just use that.
Brian didn't even finish. Sorry, bro.
I know, man.
Yeah.
It's those Vicodins I've been taking. Sorry. No.
Well, Jamie, if I ever come to Iowa, I owe you a steak dinner.
What about me?
What?
Well,
Q,
see,
that-
Oh,
Jess
little
said,
Jess.
but what about
steak dinner.
me?
I don't know, Jess. I'll give you some meat. It'll be fine.
Jess,
dude,
Jess,
steak.
Jess, I owe you a better husband, not a steak dinner.
No.
You got me what?
You're a better husband. Anyway, that is our show this week, guys. Batman 89 loses to X-Men 1 in the finals. It is the winner of the comic book movie bracket remastered. And X-Men 1 is a much better movie than Transformers, which won the original bracket some fucking how. Yes.
Q.
Bro, I love Transformers.
It had to be Q.
Oh, it was definitely Q. It was definitely Q. Who else would it be?
No.
Fucking
More than
terrible.
meets the
Either way,
eye.
Brian, where can people find you?
Hey, check me out on the dailydank.com, guys. We get into a whole mess of stuff. 2 shows a day, Monday through Friday. We just got a whole mess of stuff in there. Hey, we're talking superhero thing. I'm going to be dropping on Tuesday, Off the Beaten Path. I went to Avengers Station in Las Vegas yesterday. This is where you get to interact with all the Avengers stuff. The Hulk punched me. It's a whole thing. Come check it out on Tuesday on the Daily Dank over on YouTube, guys.
What'd you do? Fuck
Jamie?
So you made him angry.
You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, the Book of Faces, and I did decide to get back onto the Twitter. So
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
The Twitter?
I got back on because of the WWE draft. So I am able to be found. I'm here with the Bracket Bastards, or I'm out taking photos. You'll find me somewhere.
Jeremy?
And speaking of the bedroom, you'll find Jamie. And no, I'm kidding. You can, of course, find me on Paranormal Normal, Maniacal Music Musings, or you can catch me on Global Strangeness every Sunday night, including tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern. Where tonight the topic will be Canadian Tonight the topic will be cryptids of Canada. So I mean, Canadians themselves are going to be in that fucking list right there. But you can find me in all those podcasts, and you can find me on the Blind Knowledge Network as of today, where all my shows will be on. 15 other podcasts for you to enjoy as well. And you can also find me on Facebook as Jeremy Bryant. The sexy face you see with 2,000 followers is me. Or you can also find me on Paranormal Normal / Maniacal Music Musings podcast for the S Facebook group, which soon will be our official new name of, and I'm happy to finally announce it live, U Cubed. Uncensored, untamed, and unapologetic.
Long name.
Podcast collaboration. You can find myself and Chancey Greif on that podcast collaboration right there. It was going to be a network, but since we signed with a network, I don't think that'd be in good taste. But you can also find us on Twitter and the Gram as that Juggalo Bastard, and on TikTok as that Juggalo Bastard podcast. And you can find us on YouTube as Maniacal Music Musings or Paranormal Normal. Or you can find me in your wife's bedroom. I mean, it happens that way.
Q.
Of course, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram under Master Bastard Q, because like I've said earlier, I am the master of these bastards. Because, well, dance my puppets.
Well, undo my channel though, then, Master.
Sounded too dirty.
It's disturbing in multiple ways. I I am your host, Freddie Fisher. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracketology, where we have 2 polls going up every single day. I need to go do one really, really quickly because I'm running late on it. We have video game franchises in round 2 right now. We have movie spoofs that is in the end. It's just going into round 2 actually tonight.
And be sure to vote for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, 800 votes strong. On our show is also on Facebook as well at Bracket Bastards, the Yes and Bastards, the $sign. On Twitter, I'm at Fisher777, just like my name says below. We're at Bracket Pod, and on Instagram, you can find me as always at Can't Lick Me, not one word. I would like to thank DeAndre, CJ Tucker, Sarah. I'm not going to try to pronounce her name, and CJ Plain as well for playing.
Pronounce the last name. What is it?
Around. Let me try to find it on our scroll here real quick. God, she was up there. Yeah.
She said,
Schwarzenberger.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty right. That's pretty spot on.
close.
That's pretty close. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
You didn't fuck that up as bad as I thought you would.
Well, I can hardly read it on my screen.
I said
Schwarzenberger.
Sounds German.
it is.
Like I can see your shorts as big as mine. Following last week, I think I want to make this a thing each week just to keep his memory alive. And the words of the great Jerry Springer: take care of each other.
And that's
And
not your
yourself.
baby daddy. That's not your baby
That's
daddy.
not your baby daddy. Take care of yourself, damn it, and each other. See you next week, guys.
I gotta go, y'all. Bastards out.
The results say